Looking to take your event to the next level with professionalism and energy? Contact World One Development. We host events, have radio personalities, offer community engagement and videography. We also do live radio remotes, red carpet appearances, create promos, event recaps, drops, and flyers. We also create customized advertising packets to promote your business, organization, or program. Visit our website at world1development.com. You can also reach us on social media at World One Development.
The 36th Street North Event Center is proud to kick off another great season of social gatherings with family and friends. And no matter what the size of your next event, the 36th Street North Event Center has you covered. From event decor to live DJs, even catering, and a world-class sound and lighting system, 36th Street North has your event covered. We offer a state-of-the-art event booking and planning process from start to finish. And whether you're hosting 100 or 1,000, 36th Street North Event Center is the premier event center of North Tulsa, located at 1125 East 36th Street North. Share the experience at 36th Street North Event Center and see why we are the number one choice for upscale events. From weddings to birthdays, corporate functions, holiday parties, and so much more. Visit us today at 36theventcenter.com or call and reserve your spot at 918-200-9046.
Alarm off. Cat alone. Turn this up. Sun peeking through the curtains, we already in gear. Whole town tuned in, bring your coffee over here. Dial locked in, yeah, you know how we do. It's the community wake up with news you can use. Community wake up morning show. Charles and Damali on the go. News you can use right here, right now. We break it down, put it in your lifestyle. Charles got the headline straight, never hollow. Damali got the game plan, moves you can follow. Traffic and the weather, what's popping at the school. From the block to the boardroom, we keep you in the loop. Yeah. Community wake up morning show. Charles and Damali on the go. News you can use right here, right now. We break it down, put it in your lifestyle. From the front porch to the car bustle, keep it light, keep it real, keep the hometown muscle. Turn it up, let the whole crew know you rockin' with the community wake up morning show.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Friday. It's the weekend, baby, and we are in the building. I'm going to tell you something right here and right now.
Finally.
Finally, the weekend is here.
Yes.
Finally.
Yes. Exactly.
Thank y'all for tuning in locally, nationally, and internationally. Today is going to be a great day. This weekend is going to be a great weekend, and we appreciate you choosing right here, right now on Friday morning to kick your weekend off with us, because we're going to give you all the news. We're going to give you all the upcoming events, and there's some good stuff going on in the city, and you're going to have to stay locked in to learn about it. So what I want you to do first is text your friends and say the community wake up is on and we live and we ready. Then two, hit that arrow on your Facebook and share this with all of your friends. We appreciate y'all tuning in on NYCU.FM radio station, where we play today's R&B and them throwbacks. And don't forget that today, after the show, we get into the block party.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to block party this thing all weekend. If you don't know what the block party is, tune in to NYCU's The Block Party. So on Saturday, tomorrow, when you wake up, get that bleach and that broom and that mop.
Right.
And get up with us. We also lock in and syndicated locally right here on KBOB 89.9 FM, where we get to tell our story our way. Also, don't forget about the Juice Radio Show, the youth program. I keep telling y'all about it. Get those kids out. Let them go over there and see Uncle Bobby at 1216 North Lansing Avenue, Suite D. Go see Uncle Bobby E. Don't call him Uncle Bobby E. That's what I call him. But anyway, get your kids set up to get into this media space, do great community service locally right here, travel nationally, and sometime even internationally to places like Uganda. But you're also live on YouTube, the official World One Development news you can use. But you got the absolute best seat in the house on this Friday at Grandma's Table in Tulsa, Oklahoma, home of Black Wall Street, on the historic Greenwood. Damali, it's the weekend. You got your lipstick on, you got your eyelashes done, the hair's pulled back, and the glasses is on the side. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. So we're going to kick this off. Charles is really excited. So he missed the whole intro. So it's welcome to the Community Wake Up Show with Charles and Damali. I am Miss Damali.
I'm Uncle Charlie Wilson.
And we're here to deliver news you can use, culture and conversation that moves the community forward each and every morning.
Hey, this past week, our focus was on community multiplication, discipline, and excellence. We sparked conversation around building networks, collective legacy, daily discipline, high standards, consistent growth, and excellence in action. Today, our theme is mastery mindset.
And the vision is a stronger, smarter, and more engaged community. So we've been talking about a lot of great things this week, a lot of things that give you cause to pause for a second and just reflect on what it is that you are actually doing right here in community. How are you showing up? How are you operating? Are you operating of excellence? What does excellence look like? We've been talking about all of those things. So today, mastery mindset is going to be a great topic, great subject for discussion. But today, it's also the HBCU and Divine 9 roll call.
Come on.
Y'all know how we do it every single Friday right here on NYCU.FM and KBOB 89.9 FM. So today, listen, there are a lot of homegoing services that are happening this weekend.
I know, right?
I actually reshared, one of the news stations actually did a story on Rose and Rose's Wings and, about his homegoing service that's going to be taking place on today at 11 o'clock. And
hold on. It was yesterday.
Oh, I'm sorry, on yesterday. That took place on yesterday. My bad. That took place on yesterday at 11 o'clock. And so you guys need to go and check out that news article on our show. After the show is over, go to World One Development and it is posted there. But we did not get to attend on yesterday. Just a lot going on, but we, honor the family and we are actually going to go get wings right. to make sure that we are supporting. So everybody in community, if you did not get the opportunity to go by on yesterday, please make sure that you, over the weekend, just go by and support.
Absolutely.
Just to show you love. I saw that they did the paintings on the windows of Rose's and they put angel wings, on the paintings. I thought that was really cool. So, let's go by and support that family. They're still, this is tough, for our community. And I can only imagine how tough it is for the family, when you're used to him being there every day and, just being Rose.
Yeah, I think he did one of the big things that we talk about all the time. We talk about leaving a legacy. We talk about generational wealth. We're talking about leaving something for your kids.
Right.
And so I think Mr. Rose was an example of that because he left 3 restaurants. And if you got 3 restaurants, at least got a couple of dollars. So his legacy lives on.
Yes.
You know what I mean? He got his picture with the wings on it. And I like to see a person that get a chance to live their dreams.
Yes.
They dream become reality.
Yes.
And then their kids and their next generations get a chance to live in that. So with him, it's always never goodbye. It's always see you later. But we get a chance to continue to enjoy him. And like you said, Damali, the best thing we can do to honor him, everybody like wings anyway.
Right.
So get your ranch dressing and your barbecue sauce and blue cheese and all that. Go over to Rose's, take a picture, post it, tag Community Wake Up Morning Show on World One Development and say, hey, look, we doing what we said we was going to do this weekend. We are going to support Rose's wife and his daughters and this next generation.
Yes, actually, so I will give you the address. I see your comment, Teresa. We'll come up with the address here in a moment. I know that there is a Rose's on 71st Street in South Tulsa.
Right.
But I'll go ahead and I'll call those out here in just a moment, and we'll post those as well, just to share with everybody so that you know where they are. But yes, we will do that for sure. But we also want to remind you too that tomorrow is going to be the homegoing service for Mother Ernestine Broom.
Right.
for those of you who don't know, we have a prison reentry program called Fitting Back In, and Mother Broom, oh my God, she probably was there 10 years, easy. So her homegoing service is going to be tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m. over at Friendship Church, located at 1709 North Madison Avenue. If you know any of the Craven children, Angie Craven, Bill Craven, Shawnee Craven, those are her children.
Right.
And, so go out and support that family as well. They've been a pillar in our community for a long time as well, doing a lot of great work in community. So let's make sure that we're supporting them also.
Right. Absolutely. And like you said, Miss Broom.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody know her? To know her,
listen,
is to love her.
She was a true supporter of Charles and Damali, and whatever we did, she was supporting us. Now, as long as it was right.
As long as it was right.
Yeah, as long as it was right, then Miss Broom was right there supporting. And I can remember many a day that she chimed in on our live and said she was in her hospital bed. And she had the nurses up there at the hospital watching, our show. So we totally are going to miss her so much, but, this is, such is the way of life.
But we always have to remember to, when we born, you said it, Damali, from the day we born, that time starts ticking. We start to die at that thing. But, nevertheless, she's still here present. Now we can't reach and touch the way we want to, but she can sit up in the studio with us. Yeah. She can hang out with us. Now we love to see Ernestine Broom on the live and talk about how we love and honor and all of that, but we continue to do that. But man, Miss Broom is a hard one. For us, but we got to find a way. And there's a lot of people out there. I was praying this morning. So many people in the hospital that are sick, that's trying to work their way back. It's a lot of other people that's been losing loved ones. So just know in the community, wake up, that we are here for you. We pray for you, and what we can show up and support, and that is what we're going to do.
And one other person just put me in the mind of this morning, and I actually got a praise report on yesterday or day before yesterday. Reggie Mays.
Oh yeah.
His dad was actually my principal, Mr. Mays, back when I was at Carver, and then he ended up matriculating over to Booker T when I was there as well. But Reggie has been in a fight for his life.
Right.
He's had some heart issues that, took place. And so he's been in the hospital for quite a long time. And so we are continuing to lift him up in prayer. So if you guys, add him to your prayer list, Reggie Mays.
Right.
I heard on yesterday that he actually finally stood up for the first time in quite a while.
Oh, that's a whole lot. Damali, when you're down, you got to understand when you stand up, you're saying something, you're showing. Yes. You know what? Damali, sometimes when things are going on, you ask people, man, can you just please show us a sign?
Yes.
And it seemed like Reggie was like, man, I need to go ahead and stand up.
I got to stand up.
Because I can see my sister standing with me. I can see my family standing with me. I can feel them prayers. So I got to show you guys a sign.
Yes.
That I'm doing all that I can. So to hear that from him, and a lot of people are like, Charles, why? Here's the beauty of doing what we do at World One Development. Reggie Mays was our first sound man.
Yes.
At the 36th Street North Event Center.
Yes.
When I go pull the pictures, he the one made sure we sound good, we look good. And he said, based on this equipment, I'm going to have to pray for y'all first. Because at this point, I see a kitchen speaker that Damali done got from one of her uncles and put in the back.
You got to start. You just got to just start.
We just started. And he told me, he said, man, I love so much what y'all are doing. So I'm going to be here as much as I can. So that's why we pray. When you go with Miss Ernestine Broom, like Damali said, for plus 10 years, she was with Fitting Back In. Earlier we lost Gloria, who was our person for our websites. She was our IT. She was all that. And she's been with us with me for about 20 years. So just understand these losses that happen, they hit home when we sit and talk about it. It's not us just talking about it genuine. Off the air, we pray, we sit, and we be like, okay, Lord, what we got going on? Because we need a break, from all of these funerals. So if you've lost a loved one, just know that let's stick together as family, and we'll get through it all together. And let's just, like you said, Damali, let's love on each other. Let's forgive each other. Let's break bread with each other and have great relationship with each other. So even when that time comes, we was in good terms. So the worst thing is, I ain't talked to my sister in 10 years. I told my brother to leave me alone. I don't fool with this person. Then they pass away and you can't make it right.
Right.
Your last conversation was fussing and cussing and fighting. You don't want it to be that. So let's just share, show more love and a lot less hate.
Absolutely, absolutely. Want to also remind you that tomorrow evening, the Eating Out Band live in concert with special guest Neutral Colors.
Right.
They're going to be having a night of funk and live music.
Right.
It's going to be happening at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, located at 777 West Cherokee Street in Catoosa. The doors open up at 7 o'clock p.m. and the show starts at 8 o'clock p.m. It is a free event.
A free event.
Free 99. So you have no excuse for not going unless you just don't want to drive to Catoosa. But we should all go out and support Uncle Bobby. And, that's what we do here in community is we show up and support. So I wanted to make sure I reminded you guys on the front end, because sometimes by the time we get to the back end, we can't really talk about these things as in depth as we can, So I'm like, let me just kick off the show with those reminders.
Who did your mama used to babysit Uncle Bobby?
My mom used to babysit Uncle Bobby.
So at this point, isn't that kind of crazy how it is? We're going to see Uncle Bobby. Your mama was his babysitter. So mama, you got to go.
Way back in the day.
Mama, come to the Uncle Bobby show to support your baby. You can Mama can sit out there and be like, man, that's my baby up there playing that bass guitar.
Right.
So here's the thing. With so much heaviness going on, it's good to get out sometime and have fun and laugh. And what does better for you than music? So if you can, we know it's a lot going on, but come hang out with Uncle Bobby. Come hang out with us. We're going to be in the building. Put on your Sunday's best or whatever you can wear and come out. Let's just enjoy, have fun, and breathe and enjoy together on tomorrow night.
Want to give a huge shout out to all the Zetas in the world.
Come on.
They are at Boulé right now having a blast. I am so jealous because I had to work, so I couldn't go this year, but it's all good. But yeah, they are actually at our national convention and they are having a ball.
Right. Let me ask you something.
I'm so jealous.
Shout out to my sorors.
Yes.
But I just got to get some clarity. So if Uncle Bobby is your uncle, but at the same time, he your brother, stepbrother. What we got going on? You know what I'm talking about? Because you call him Uncle Bobby. But if your mama was it, then that's her son. So that's your uncle. That's why.
That's why you don't try to understand. See, this is what you call hood relationships.
Hood relationships. Hey, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Yes. Okay. So yeah, as I was saying, shout out to all the sorors. They'll be, they're having a good time throughout the weekend. They'll be making their way back to their respective homes over the weekend. So shout out to them. Safe travels. And I hope you guys bring back a lot of great information for us right here. And all of the Zeta organizations all across the country and even the world. I mean, we have some, Zetas in Africa and just all over. So yeah, we're excited about that as well. So I wanted to give them a huge shout out. So I think let's go to the live real quick and then we will do
shout outs and we're gonna get in. And again, share, text some people and say we live on the air because look, this is not AI, y'all. This is us. And if you got something coming up, put it in the chat. Yeah. We'll speak. Let's do some shout outs.
All right. So mom says she is up and watching. She's got some eyeballs this morning.
Let's go, mom.
Uncle Brian says, happy Friday, beautiful people. Still under the weather, but got to keep moving.
Got to keep on moving.
Prayers for Uncle Brian.
Hold on. Keep on moving. Don't stop.
Oh, my God. Why are we singing? For the last 2 weeks, we've been just singing. Oh, my God.
Uncle Brian just said he trying to keep on moving.
He probably fell out the bed now because he started singing.
Encourage him. He probably did. But at least he fell into his slippers. Uncle Brian, keep on moving. Don't stop. Play it on your radio.
All right. Teresa says, Grand Rising community family.
What's up, sis?
Rosalind said, yes. Rosalind Williams, a.k.a. Roz.
What up, Roz?
Yes. Let's see. Cousin Pearlie is watching.
What's going on, Cousin? And Roz, we got your whole line of events coming up and upcoming. The Roz done shut down the whole city. It's just to paint the town. You know, the Deltas paint the town red. Y'all painted blue. She painted the town round.
Right.
But we're going to let you know about all the great events Ms. Roz has coming up because you're talking about moving the needle in the space of generational wealth. Yes. I so appreciate that sister sacrificing what she's doing.
Cousin Pearlie says, good morning, family.
What's going on, cousin? I gave you a shout out yesterday and you missed it. You got to go back. I'm not even going to tell you what I said yesterday. You got to
don't remember.
I do remember. I gave you a huge shout out yesterday, cousin, but I'm going to make you go check out the show just to see what I said about you.
Yes. Sterling Hayden said, good morning, Damali Blue. Yes.
You know.
All right. Alicia Walker is watching.
Alicia?
Robert Holmes is watching.
Roger Holmes, welcome to the show.
Richie says, good morning.
Hey, Richie, hey, I got something for you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Damali.
Uh-oh.
In prayer with the Lord, he showed me something. You know, that's how people do. You have anybody came to Damali, the Lord showed me something.
Oh my God.
You
What
like,
did he
oh
show
God,
you?
I hope it was something good.
Yeah.
But cousin Richie showed
Richie,
me
you
something.
should be afraid.
I wrote it down. Say, hey, you know, when you get something, you got to write it down.
Okay,
Put
so
the
you got to
scripture
tell.
to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll tell him
Cousin
offline
Richie.
later.
Yeah. If you don't try to take the crown from me. If you take the crown from me,
You can't listen.
Yeah,
God can't give you something for Richie, and then you're gonna hold it ransom
Look, let me tell you something. Some
and
people
hold it hostage.
Some people have unconditional love, but I'm not mint condition. I'm Charles Commission. My love come with conditions. So
Oh my
I
God.
need to, cousin Richie,
get your brother.
give up the crown, and I got something for you.
Oh my God. Robert Holmes said, "Good morning, church family.
Hey.
I would love to get with y'all soon." Okay, cool.
We can make it happen.
Yeah, you know we always around. Mr. Larry said, "Good morning, family."
Hey, Mr. Larry, how many more weeks? So the countdown, they had 3 more weeks. So they should be down to 2 more weeks. Because you got to pray when you got these youth programs going on. You just don't know because your knees ain't what they used to be.
Boy.
So Mr. Larry, hang in there. If we can do anything to help, let us know.
Yes. Mom says, "Son, are you coming to take me to see Uncle Bobby in concert?"
Let's do it.
He said, and Charles, don't go there. We are all family. Mom said, and don't go there. We all family. Because you're talking about the whole relationship. Just don't even start.
You said hood relationship, so we summed it all right there.
There you go.
You know. Man, but I can see, because in Bobby's show, somewhere along the minute, they be like, what they say, give it to him, Bobby. Give it to him, Bobby.
Oh, Lord.
Boom, boom, boom.
Uncle Bobby is probably sitting over in his studio with his hands over his head like, oh, my God.
Hey,
what is wrong with Charles this morning?
Man, look, let me tell y'all something. I'm not telling you just to go just to be going. Damali, we got to be real. Uncle Bobby, Natalie Cole, 10 years. That sucker been around the Jacksons. He been out here with people Bryson. He been out with all the greats that we talk about, that we dream about, that we marvel about. Uncle Tina Turner and Ike and all of them. These was Uncle Bobby peers.
Yeah.
So when you get Uncle Bobby, you getting a first class.
Yes.
In professionalism. So hey, I'm gonna be there.
I agree. Mr. Larry says, family, we have a Marvin Blades Golf Invitational at Bailey Ranch in Owasso, August the 7th at 8:00 a.m. Tee-off times are $400 per team, $100 per man. First place team receives $400.
That's good.
I love that.
Marvin Blades.
Yes.
Talk about a legend. Talk about community giant.
Yes. Uncle Brian says, Charles, you doing too much.
Uncle Brian, I done told you to keep on moving, don't stop. See, I try to encourage. You see what I'm talking about? I try to encourage my brother on the weekend.
Right.
Uncle Brian, if you need some,
doing too much.
Yeah, let us know. We'll drop you off some Max Wings or something. Some rosés.
Rosé.
We'll bring you some rosés. You know what I'm talking about? Damali, I don't take nothing for granted. So that's why I'm excited. Just about life, about our community. And we got some good stuff coming up today and this weekend. So yeah, got a little excited.
Cousin Pearlie said, thanks, Charles, but I think I didn't hear my shout out from you, but I did hear the shout out for Coach Rosenberg. She said, I must have been getting my husband's breakfast. So she was doing her wifely duties. So she'll go back and look at that later.
Go back and look at it?
Yeah, she'll go back and look at
that.
It's
the show from yesterday. I think she's talking about the show before. The 48 hours. I'm talking about 24 hours. The show yesterday, the Thursday show.
Yes,
is the one.
The Thursday show.
Right? That's right.
Yes,
I'll make sure I'm getting it right.
No, you're right. Yeah. Right. Okay, so today our theme is mastery mindset. That's what we're going to be talking about. That's what all of our conversations are going to center around, although we're going to deviate because, it's HBCU Divine 9 roll call day. And so we're going to slide over there and then come on back. All right, so let's go ahead and breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, so this morning's affirmation is currently 21 past the hour. It is 79 degrees, so it is hot already
warm on the
outside. But let's go ahead and hit our morning affirmation. So what it says is this, remembering that our theme is mastery mindset. It says, I am committed to mastering my craft over time. So let's break that down. The first piece says, I am committed. Committed means making a decision and staying faithful to it. It means showing up consistently, remaining focused, staying dedicated even when progress is slow, refusing to quit when challenges arise. Mastery begins with commitment. Success starts when deciding you won't give up. Now, the second piece says, to mastering my craft. Your craft is the work, talent, skill, or calling you've been given. It could be your profession, your business, your ministry, your leadership, your art, your trade, or your service to others. Mastering your craft means constantly improving, learning, practicing, and striving for excellence. Become so good at what you do that your work speaks for itself. I think that is a bar
That's
just
huge.
right there within itself.
Yeah.
And then the last piece says over time. Mastery doesn't happen overnight. It requires patience, practice, learning from mistakes, continuous improvement, and persistence. The greatest leaders, athletes, entrepreneurs, educators, and professionals all became successful because they committed to improving over many years. Greatness is built one day at a time. So, what does this mean to community? Communities thrive when people commit to becoming excellent at what they do. When teachers master teaching, when business owners master serving customers, when parents master leading families, when leaders master serving people, the entire community benefits. The better you become, the stronger your community becomes. So the Black Wall Street lesson is this. The success of Black Wall Street was built by people who mastered their crafts. Doctors became trusted physicians. Lawyers became respected advocates. Teachers became exceptional educators. Business owners became experts in serving their customers, and craftsmen perfected their trades. They didn't settle for being average. They pursued excellence year after year, creating businesses and institutions that earned the community's trust and respect. They pursued excellence year after year, creating businesses and institutions that earned the community's trust and respect. Their commitment to mastery helped build one of the most prosperous Black communities in American history. The bigger message is this. This affirmation is about lifelong learning, discipline, patience, and excellence. Because mastery isn't about being the best today, it's about becoming better every day. When you commit to mastering your craft, you increase your ability to serve others, create opportunities, and leave a lasting legacy. So, the takeaway from this affirmation is this: I choose to grow in my knowledge, sharpen my skills, and improve my craft every day. Through patience, discipline, and persistence, I become a person of excellence whose work strengthens my community and inspires future generations. And this has been this morning's affirmation, which was brought to us by Build in Tulsa.
Damali, girl, you said a whole mouthful with that. Mastery mindset.
Yeah,
It's all about the mind.
that part.
That's why people, you go to church, you got to renew your mind, Jesus. Come on, Lord. You know, everywhere you go, you got, or you get to the rap thing, you got to get your mind right.
Right.
Everything's come back to your mind. I'm going to tell you what it was making me think about,
What's
and then
that?
I'm going to pass the ball straight to you, and we're going to come back to the live, because I definitely want to know what y'all think when we say mastery mindset. What does that just mean to you when you say mastery mindset? What it made me think about, Damali, first, and I tell you this all the time, it's when you want to pursue something, when you want to be great at something, when you want to be a master of something. Let me tell you how I figured out finally, and I was in my 50s when I figured it out. You got to put in them 10,000 hours if you want to be the master of anything. And when I go back to look at my grandparents and people that grew up that I saw coming up,
Right.
they took time to master things before you even got a chance to sit down and talk with them. Think about our teachers. When you go back to how many teachers that you have that was 22 or 23 years old when you was young?
Right.
When you think about our teachers, you knew that was a teacher.
Right.
When we saw our grandma, you knew she was grandma. Now, when you see grandma, you think that mama may be a sister, you know. But I think that back in the day, how long did our grandparents and uncles and cousins work at one spot?
Yeah, right.
They was there for 30, 40, 50 years. So when I think about mastery mindset, I think about Tiger Woods just didn't become the greatest overnight.
Right.
He was with his dad putting in 10,000 hours. Serena and Venus Serena become just the best ever of all time in my mind in tennis. She was with her dad in Compton, California on that court putting in that 10,000 hours. Michael Jackson, he didn't say, hee. Then he got hit with that whip. Then he started singing better. True or false? True, the Jackson 5 just didn't become the Jackson 5. True or false? They hit to get that with that whip,
gosh.
right? Whitney Houston, all these people took time to put in the 10,000 hours. What I think hurt us today, because we're talking about mastery mindset, is I think social media and the TV, fast food, this microwave generation is everybody want everything right now. Everybody don't nobody want to cook it in grandmama's pot no more and put the seasoning and the vegetables or in that crock pot and let it cook overnight, put it on the grill for 2. They don't have we had a smokehouse with the meat hanging up in there. Meat just in there smoking for 2-3 days.
Right.
Mastery mindset. So the whole time you was reading that, I was think about you, Damali. You did legal stuff for 25 years. You wasn't just good at it. You put your time in. So I think the disconnect between maybe our parents' generation and maybe even our generation a little bit is, man, people don't want to put in. I'm going to say it one more time. They don't want to put in that 10,000 hours. But when you think about mastery mindset, Damali, what do you think about?
Well, I think you pretty much summed it up in a nutshell. I will say this, that everybody in this generation wants everything quick. It's, instant gratification. And that just doesn't happen. That's not how life is, and that's not how life goes. And if you're living in the mindset that you think that's what it's going to be and that's how it's going to happen, you're sadly mistaken, and you're going to be stuck where you are for a very long time. We have got to be forever learners, for number one.
Yes.
We've got to be fluid, meaning, no matter what craft you're in, there's always a different way or a better way that you can do things that are being done. And so we've got to be able to adjust, just like we talk about, AI and the things that are coming, the future wave of technology. We've got to be able to adapt, and infuse that into what we already know in order to make our communities better, in order to make us more of a master of what it is that we're doing. But you can't just sit on the sideline and not do nothing and think that things are just going to fall in your lap. That's not how life is, and that's just not how it goes. At the end of the day, you've got to be out there actively working and actively learning in order to be able to first pass something on, but then in order to be able to know what it is that you're doing and how you're going to be doing it. Just like, when you watch some of these shows, they go to the gun range and they're continuing to practice shooting. I know how to use a gun.
Right.
But I'm going to the gun range to perfect what it is that I do.
Right.
I know how to drive a car, but unless I get in the car and actually drive, then it's just, it's just a theory. A lot of things that we do in life, people are basing it off a theory. They're not actually out there, pounding the pavement and actually doing those things. Right. And so I think that when we talk about mastery mindset, we've got to get up off of our pockets.
Right.
And we have got to get out there and just start making things happen, right? We've got to start making sure that we are perfecting what it is that we know. Like, I know how to sew, but I didn't get to a point where I'm making people's wedding dresses by just doing one stitch.
Yeah, it was a process.
It's a process. It is a process. I'm telling you, the hardest thing I did when I was sewing was making a pair of jeans. If you ain't never tried to make a pair of blue jeans, it seemed real simple, but it ain't simple at all.
So I used to make that, in school, I took home ec. So I made that pillow.
Yeah.
With the little white
little stuff in it. Yeah.
Made me a shirt, but that was just a couple stitches. Made some chocolate chip cookies that only took 15 minutes, that kind of stuff. But here's another thing, Damali, and we coming to the live. What do y'all think about mastery mindset? I need some of the seasoned people to get in there and drop some gems, because I got my pen and I'm taking notes. Damali, one thing is this. I try to tell my kids and anybody talk to me that is no shortcut to the top.
No.
So when you talk about that instant gratification, it just don't work. You got to settle in for the long haul. That's one. Something that I had to learn for myself. I love when you say it. You can talk about yourself. It's not just about trying to acquire something. The question is, how can you sustain it?
That's it.
How can you keep it? It don't matter before the age of 25 that you was a millionaire with 3 houses and 2 cars. If you bankrupt by 30.
Yeah, exactly.
It don't matter. Here's the thing. Mastery mindset. When you think about these athletes, they get $100 million, $50 million. As soon as they come out of college, they don't have a mastery mindset. That's why 86% of them are bankrupt.
Yeah.
Less than 5 years when they remove from the NBA, the NFL, or maybe professional baseball. So you got to think about it. We got to find a way to that mastery mindset to get that, because now, are we doing them a disservice? I don't know. But in school somewhere, I think we got to do better. You were talking about it yesterday. We got to start teaching people how to balance checkbooks. how to invest, how to look at stocks and bonds and real estate and that stuff. So no matter whether you a professional athlete or you just have a great job, we got to be able to acquire something, keep it, sustain it, so we can find a way to transfer it down. To me, that's when you're getting into the mastery mindset. You know, what are you passing off to your kids and your grandkids and all of that? To me, that's when you mastering what's going on, sustaining a business or an ideal or something in your company for a couple hundred, you know, for a few generations.
Well, it's shared knowledge.
That's
it's shared knowledge.
Yeah.
It's, you know, what are you passing down to others? You know, because it doesn't even have to be your children or your grandchildren. What about people in community who are interested in the same things you are?
Right.
You know, share the knowledge. Because if you're sharing the knowledge, that means the legacy lives on.
Right.
You know, and so, you know, we need to do that, because I think we get in these silos where we're just trying to hoard everything for ourselves. Oh, I don't want to tell you. I don't want to. What is that stupid saying? The game is to be sold and not told.
Yeah.
You know, and so at the end of the day, it's like, what? You know, now I do agree, because we do have some intellectual knowledge and property that we have learned over the years. And there is an opportunity for us to make money off of the things that we've learned through the school of hard knocks. I get that. But I think that we also have an opportunity, a responsibility to train up the next generation. So there are some things that you sell and there are some things that you just offer for free. You know, that's why we can get on this radio show and we can tell you guys some of the ups and downs that we've gone through, and we can share some of the information that we've learned throughout the years, because, you know, we understand that we're trying to help our community propel forward.
Right.
You know, so we could keep all of that to ourselves. We can take it to the grave with us, but who did I help? You know, how did I help our community be better positioned for future generations? So that's what we need to be thinking about, instead of always being selfish and thinking about just ourselves.
Yeah, I'm gonna add one thing, and then we come into the live. We want to know what you think about the mastery mindset. See, I'm finna do I'm gonna do what you call a call to action to the seniors. You know, because I ain't putting up with this no more. You know, I got on my soapbox now.
You better leave these seniors
cut
alone.
me
These
loose.
seniors,
no, I got something. I got to
these
out.
seniors will give you the 1, 2, 3.
What the old people? You got to out against somebody. You bring it to them.
Not an out.
Here's my out.
What's that?
To the seniors.
Mm-hmm.
Meet me in the streets if you're mad about it. Meet me.
What?
I'll be there. This
Not
is
in
my
the
out.
streets.
And you probably gonna get with me when I say this.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got to start passing down them recipes.
Oh,
Are you with me, Damali?
yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
You got to pass down the tea biscuits. You know what I'm talking about? You got to pass down
some of them that's
not the
masters in the
pancakes.
kitchen.
You got to pass down the flapjacks.
Mm.
You know, you got to pass down when on a snowy day we got ice cream. You know what I'm talking about, Damali? You feeling me now?
Yeah.
You gonna probably jump off, but you stick with me. You got to pass down that tender rabbit that can go with your breakfast with the fresh made rolls.
I just jumped off.
I know you did, but I'm gonna get you back in there. You got to get back to the preservatives when you can get the peaches and the pears off the tree.
Now I'm back.
You back in there?
I'm back.
You know, you got to get back to the Robitussin with the whiskey, whatever y'all put in there. So if you got a cold, you deliver it in 24 hours. Damali, my last thing I'm gonna say, we got to get back to the hot water cornbread.
Yes.
Because people now cooking is not hot or bread. It's neither one of them. You know,
What is it?
That's what I be asking. What is this? We got to get back to passing down those secrets that y'all have, because this is what they do. They won't show you. They be pinching and throwing stuff. See, that's why you're confused. The young people, they ain't even using the measuring cup.
Right.
They just pinching and throwing and.
But let me tell you something.
Tell me
That is
something.
mastery. That is mastery. See, you got to go in the kitchen. You can't always be going and buying these Pop-Tarts and, you know, Hot Pockets and stuff.
But
You
see-
got to go in there and mix up some ingredients.
Yeah, but these younger people out here trying to cook and throwing the season is missing the meat. Because when the
No.
meat come in, there's no seasoning.
Well,
on it.
that's why you start out with a recipe and then you work your way. See, what I did was I started out cooking with my mother and my grandmother.
There you go.
You know, and being in the kitchen and watching them. And then
Yeah.
I knew a taste that I'm like, dang, grandma need a little bit more of this.
Right.
And so that's where you get to the little pinches or something.
Right.
You know, because when you're suiting it to your taste buds.
Right.
But you got to get in the kitchen first.
But you know
You
something
can't be
else?
stopping at these drive-throughs and stuff. You know, kids don't even know what a real meal is because all we go is to drive-throughs.
That's the mastery mindset. Back in
That's
the day,
what I'm saying.
they mastered all this stuff, And that's why we was healthier.
Mm-hmm.
We lived longer.
Mm-hmm.
Our skin didn't have acne all on our eyeball and all on our lids. We wasn't ashy. You know, you know what I'm talking about? Our eyesight didn't go too quick. Think about how good your great grandparents used to get around.
Mm-hmm.
They'd be out, they'd be walking, they'd be playing, they out in the garden. But we got this mastery mindset somewhere we done disconnected.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's my alt with the seniors is we gonna have to get together and y'all gotta show them how to pinch and throw season and stuff everywhere.
Well, let me just say this in
Let me
defense
say-
of the seniors,
Okay.
you gotta want to learn. You gotta want to be taught. See, some folks don't want to sit at the elders' feet and listen to what the elders have to say. So that's another mindset that we need to talk about and we need to get.
You know
Twist it
what?
around.
It got to be a requirement of thee to be in the kitchen when you're little. Damali, you didn't just learn how to cook. Let's get in this kitchen. Hey, look, back in the day, true or false? Your mama making the cake. You stir that bowl over there. You crack them eggs. You get the oven ready. You go on the meat, put that on the grill. You put that seasoning right. You know, you get some directions. So this younger generation, we don't want no more Popeyes for dinner. You done threw the Popeye box away and said you made them mashed potatoes. Now Popeyes is pretty good. Now you don't talk about nothing,
Right.
but I'm just saying that home cooked meal is life.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
No, I totally agree.
I'm getting off on my y'all seniors. Y'all meet me in the parking lot because I already said that's my out against y'all. I'm trying to get back to the good food.
All right, so we're gonna go to the live real quick
Mastery mindset.
and see what else on the live. Let me see. I need to start
Shout outs.
whatever. So we've done some shout outs already. I just want to stop where I start. Okay, here we go, right here. All right, so Pearlie Newton says, "I got you, cuz." I don't know what she's talking about, but some that we said earlier.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let me see. Uncle Brian says you have to master your own destiny and always be yourself, not a carbon copy of someone else.
Come on.
He said that was a beautiful affirmation. Thank you, Uncle Brian. My cousin Winnie Friend is on. She says, "Hey, what's
I
happening?"
just want to say, Uncle Brian, that's wisdom right there. I
Yes.
appreciate that.
Teresa said you got to study your craft, improve daily until it's like second nature to you.
Ooh.
Stay honest and true to yourself. When it's for you, no one else can take it from you.
Teresa, how old are you? Have you been here before?
Now that was bars.
Teresa, young and old. What we got? Teresa got the wisdom just pour out of Teresa.
All right. Uncle Brian says, I've been one who didn't want to follow the standard blueprint. I have to walk my own path. When I married Cookie, which is my Aunt Billy, he says, I had to make it special. So at our wedding, I sung to her as she came down the aisle. I'm not trying to be first. I'm trying to be me.
Man,
that part.
Good. Yeah.
Sheila Stevens is watching.
Sheila Stevens, welcome to the show.
Alicia Walker is watching.
Alicia, what's up again, sis?
Uncle Brian says, Damali, another thing you were very good at was riding the motorcycle. Uncle Brian, don't tell
you
me.
mastered the motorcycle?
Okay. And don't ever let anyone walking on a pair of shoes take that away from you. Thank you, Uncle Brian. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you always got to throw a little undercut right there. A little uppercut. Boom. You got to always sneak some in, Uncle Brian.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Vicky Carter is watching.
What's going on, Vicky? Welcome to the show.
Steven says, I think it's the opposite of being complacent. Want to not only maintain what you do, but to become better every day and trying your best because you can only cheat yourself.
Man, that's deep.
That's wisdom.
That's real.
Yeah. Uncle Brian says, be the best you can be no matter what it is. What you do may not be for anyone else but you.
That's it.
Vicky Carter says, shared knowledge, service through connections, communication, threads. It comes back to you in 1,000-fold.
Man, that's it, Vicky. That's wisdom right there. What you put out out there in this universe
comes back.
It comes back. What you sow, hey, you gonna reap.
Also reap. Yeah.
That's it.
My cousin James Jupiter is watching. What's
Big
up, cuzzo?
What's going on?
Yes.
Jude, let me tell you, bro. I got to go beat your cousin in dominoes.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Cuzzo, you heard that?
I'm coming out of retirement. I remember I told you the second half of the year I'm better than the first half, so I had to kind of just go into hibernation just for a little bit. Jude, get the dominoes out.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
The king, that's one place I can get the crown every time.
Uh-oh.
I might miss you on some other stuff. Now tell the
you
truth.
mean in dominoes?
Have you seen some? Who have you? Now you've been rolling with me for about 15 years.
See, now he gonna pull me off into his shenanigans.
Hold on. Just being honest. Who have you seen really kind of like take me down the dominoes? Just being honest. Though.
No, I haven't. I have not seen anybody. I have to honestly say that.
See, we've been in the back of spots in Minnesota. We've been in Louisville. We've been here. We've been
No,
in
you tell
Tulsa.
the truth,
We've
though.
been but for the elders. I done had played a guy with 5 pair of glasses on. 90 years old looking at me. Boy, I got so many different styles, and 4 games later, get up out of here. But anyway, I'm still humble about it. But God just gave me something in them dominoes that I just got in me. You know what I'm talking about?
Teresa says it's called a hot toddy, Charles.
Oh, my. See, Teresa, I ain't been here before like you. See, Teresa was here, left, came back. Hot toddy. You ever get a hot toddy?
I don't recall.
See, when you drink a hot toddy, the first thing that start happening, it start realigning your bones and joints. It regulates your blood pressure. Diabetical has to leave.
Oh,
it clips your toenails.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you, toenails, fingernails, your hair starts to curl like an Indian at the edges. Your sight. So you know what I'm talking about? The hot toddy.
Stop talking.
You haven't had a hot toddy?
Stop talking.
Teresa, tell your sister.
Anna Marie Baker said, "Good morning, family. Great morning." What? She said, "Great morning, family."
Now, Anna Marie Baker is a throwback to the old school. Because what I got sick at Anna.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah. No,
what happened
no. So this is before we knew COVID was a thing.
Right.
And right as COVID was making its debut,
right,
we were at Anna Marie Baker's house. We were doing some work in St. Louis, sitting there, and it was snow coming down.
It was snow coming down,
and we were sitting in her living room or at her dining room table, and we were working, had our laptops all out, and we doing all this stuff. And all of a sudden, Charles said, "I just don't feel good right now." And we're like, "What?" We're sitting here working, and like we've been working for an hour or something, and just randomly he makes this announcement. Anna Marie said, "Don't worry about it. I got you, brother." She jumps up, and you just hear all these pots and pans clank, clank,
That's
clank,
what I'm talking about.
clank. And Anna Marie comes back, and she said, "Here, drink this."
And took back off running again.
Right.
Pans.
Yes.
Wow, we didn't know what was going on.
What was happening.
Look, Anna, I probably owe her my life. Because we didn't know COVID. Well, this before they was putting bodies in the 18-wheelers and the freezers. Y'all know how I got it. And I was like, man, I feel horrible. She put stuff behind my ears.
Man.
She said, put your feet up. I said, my feet, Ashley, don't worry about that. She put some monkey oil or something. She put something in my hand. She did all that. And then she said, now go get in the bed and drink this right here.
Man.
And I'm telling you right now, I'm sure.
Yeah.
The Anna Marie Baker, I appreciate you tuning in because she young, but she old because she was around grandma because she hit me with all kind of St. Louis portions. So if you get sick, find Anna because I don't know what all she done to me, but I ain't been sick since. It's been like 10 years.
That is funny.
Welcome to the show, sister.
Cousin Jube said, "Morning, fam."
What up, fam? He's gonna be talking to a Jube. I ain't messing with you, but I'm still gonna come over there and get you them dominoes.
Cousin Shanita Good is on.
Shanita, what's up?
Yes, with that NARAB. Let's see. Mom said most young people think they know everything and don't know jack.
See, mama. See that, mama?
I love my mama.
Mama, you got to lead them in with love, mama. Mama, you got to pull them in with the cocoa cake and the bread, the banana bread. See, you can lure. See, most people don't have a lure, but you do. Put some bread outside in the window. Remember back in the day, the apple pies and stuff in the window? Just put your bread out there. You look at and have a sea of young people. Get a microphone, mom, and just teach them.
Mama said fast food is all they want.
That's it.
That's what she
French
said.
Fried Mac.
She said what she said.
She said the kids want McDonald's.
Yeah, that's
Wendy's,
it. That's all they want. Something
Popeyes,
quick. Yeah.
Quick and man.
That microwave, that nuke food. That's what they want. Alicia Walker is watching.
Hey. Cousin
Pearlie said, Damali, your affirmations are always on point. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Prentice Osborne says, good morning.
What's up, Frat?
Ambrose says, good morning, my Wake Up family and friends. Charles, I never got a call from you.
Ambrose, you didn't give me your number.
He did. He put it in the chat.
I missed it.
Oh, Lord.
So you got his number?
Yes,
I think I got your number too.
Yeah, I got it.
I got you. Let me give me. I'm gonna call you this. Look, like the scene you say. I'm gonna call you this evening. I'm gonna call you this evening, Ambrose.
And Mama said Mother Randall, Charles. I don't know what she's talking about. Mother Randall. Yeah.
Mother Randall.
This is what Jube said. Jube said, Charles, your game is rusty. I'm the king.
I might have a little rust on that, but even on my rusty day.
He said even on his rusty day.
It don't take me long like riding a bike. Jube a bad man on the bone, so I get credit what credit is due. So when it's a showdown, it's a showdown.
Uncle Brian said, Charles, you are still running from me in the dominoes, so I don't believe you want this.
Uncle Brian, you don't want it. Uncle Brian, that's the fact you put on a Golden State Warrior hoodie, you know, with that hat, and a San Francisco 49ers hat, you don't want that. We'll try it.
Jube said, Uncle Brian, he's been ducking me for a long time.
I've been in retirement, but I'm coming
I've
out.
been in retirement.
I've been in retirement.
Shanita says, good morning.
What's going on? Shanita, she got a real estate going on.
She's in NARAP.
Shanita, yeah, you in NARAP. Shanita,
put your. And I left a
Shanita,
brochure. I'm gonna bring it.
Put your website and your stuff in the chat. Man,
Yes.
Renita's out here doing her thing. So reach out to her if you're looking to get a house. Get yourself situated. If you like generational wealth and all that, Shanita done rolled it out. So y'all give our sister a call.
Derek Morton says, good morning, fam.
What's going on, Derek Morton? Look, Excellence Academy is on the way.
Is on the way.
He got it on. Look, he got it simmering. You know how that pot, you got to put that little crook in the side where the smoke come up?
Yeah.
You know, when it start whistling, then you know it's almost ready.
You ready. Uncle Brian says, Damali, if talking about my mama, if Sahari puts anything in her window, the geese will fight you for it. Now, you sure right about that, because they sure be talking noise. Them geese... Every time I can pull up at mama's house, because she be out there feeding them. Her and my sister be feeding them geese. And every time you pull up, they come running across the street thinking that you coming to bring them some food.
I'm believing to think mama is kin to Noah. If mama start building the ark, I'm going to get on it first. Because mama, you got the animals. I tried to get out of my car and it was like, no, player.
Dr. Doolittle.
Anyway, I'm going to leave it right there.
All right, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and give you guys the wake up definition of mastery mindset.
Right.
So we kind of gave our own little personal definitions, but this is the wake up definition. So a mastery mindset is the commitment to continually learn, improve, and develop your skills through practice, discipline, and persistence. A mastery mindset means always striving to become better at what you do through continuous learning and consistent efforts. So that's what we're talking about when we talk about a mastery mindset. So I think this has been a long segment. It is now 49 past the hour.
I see Nico Shepherd.
Nico, what's up, Nico?
Oh, man, the show just went up 1,500 levels. This is
1,500.
Nico Shepherd. 1,500. Boy, Nico is tough. Nico, welcome.
I love it.
You think we should take a break real quick?
Yeah,
that's what
I was about to say.
Now, we're going to take a break, but I'm going to tell you, over break, I'm going to do some burpees, push-ups, sit-ups, and everything, because I need my crown back. I don't know what's on the agenda, but coming up next, we're going to have to do the feud, because I can't stand for this. Over the weekend, I must be crowned on this Friday. So govern yourself.
Did you say that last weekend, and last weekend you didn't?
Don't talk about that. That's the past. We're talking about the future and what's coming up for them next. Coming up next.
Just saying.
Jube don't go nowhere. Cousin Prayer don't none of y'all go nowhere. Coming up next is the feud, and y'all gonna have to compete against me.
And he just decided this.
Want the crown on this Friday, and I need it, Damali. I don't want it. I need it for the week. I talked to the Lord this morning. Last Friday I won. Remember, I said I went to the Lord. Or maybe that was the Friday before.
That was the Friday before.
Anyway, y'all locked in Community Wake Up. Text 10 friends. Tell them we're going to be right back live. Share the live. We're going to come back with the Black Wall Street Family Feud, because somebody going to be crowned for the weekend. Coming up next. Y'all stay locked in.
EduRec is the place where education and recreation meets. At EduRec, we have a host of programs such as Spring Break Camp, Summer Camp, and After School. It's located at 5424 North Madison Avenue. To donate, sponsor, or volunteer for any of our programs at EduRec, go to edurectulsa.com. Call EduRec today at 918-430-3947. And you can also visit us on any of our social media platforms at EduRec Tulsa. EduRec Tulsa, where education and recreation meet.
The 36th Street North Event Center is proud to kick off another great season of social gatherings with family and friends. And no matter what the size of your next event, the 36th Street North Event Center has you covered. From event decor to live DJs, even catering, and a world-class sound and lighting system, 36th Street North has your event covered. We offer a state-of-the-art event booking and planning process from start to finish. And whether you're hosting 100 or 1,000, 36th Street North Event Center is the premier event center of North Tulsa, located at 1125 East 36th Street North. Share the experience at 36th Street North Event Center and see why we are the number one choice for upscale events. From weddings to birthdays, corporate functions, holiday parties, and so much more. Visit us today at 36theventcenter.com or call and reserve your spot at 918-200-9046.
Are you or someone you know just as involved? Are you or someone you know in need of support services? Don't worry, Fitting Back In got you covered. We offer life skill workshops, career development, job search, substance abuse counseling, and more. We are located at 2121 North Harvard Avenue, Tulsa, Oklahoma, 74115. Give us a call at 918-592-3500. Follow us at Fitting Back In Tulsa. Also, visit us on our website for services at www.fittingbackininc.org. Our services are available only in Tulsa County.
Looking to take your event to the next level with professionalism and energy? Contact World One Development. We host events, have radio personalities, offer community engagement and videography. We also do live radio remotes, red carpet appearances, create promos, event recaps, drops, and flyers. We also create customized advertising packets to promote your business, organization, or program. Visit our website at world1development.com. You can also reach us on social media at World One Development.
This is what mornings are supposed to sound like.
Good morning, Charles.
What's up, Damali?
It's the Community Wake Up.
And keeping you connected.
Hey, we on.
Real talk.
Everybody's up and at it.
More action. All the time.
From 7 a.m. to 9 a.m.
It's the Community Wake Up.
Weekdays.
With Charles and Damali.
Make sure you tune in. Mic check, mic check. Check me on the one. Hey, me and Damali, we chilling in the spot. She already looked at me and told me to stop. Welcome back to the Community Wake Up Morning Show with Charles and Damali right here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, home of the historic Black Wall Street and the historic Greenwood. It's the weekend, baby, finally. We got a loaded show today. We're talking about mastery mindset. You're locked in on NYCU.FM radio station. You're also locked in because we syndicated on KBOB 89.9 FM, where we get to tell our story our way. You're also locked in on YouTube, the official World One Development News you can use. But you, my friend, got the absolute best seat in the house as I beat Jube and Dominoes at Grandma's table. Welcome back to the show. Damali, what's going on? It's the weekend. How you feeling?
Yes, I see cousin Shanita has put her link in.
Good job,
so that
Shanita.
you guys will be able to reach her. If you have any real estate needs,
Yes,
then give her a shout.
just like that. Damali, it's the weekend. You ready for the weekend?
Of course I am.
Ready to go see Uncle Bobby tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah,
Hard
that's
rock.
you know what? That's
Free.
always a good time.
Yeah. What
It's
color you
always
wear?
a good time. I don't know.
He probably wearing all white.
I
Uncle
don't know.
Bobby be coming
We're
out.
going to text him and see.
Yeah, because when you wear all white, his feet don't even touch the stage. He just kind of glide on the stage. He be sliding. Y'all watch his feet. If he got on all white, watch his feet ain't touching. You be looking like his feet like 2 inches up off the floor. He be moving and gliding. Come on, Uncle Bobby. We can't wait to see you, man. Damali, okay, what's going on? What we going to get to?
All right, so here we go. So today's Black Wall Street Family Feud, this is the Mastery Mindset Edition.
Mastery mindset.
Yes. So today's theme is Mastery Mindset because the builders of Black Wall Street understood that success wasn't about instant results.
Yes.
It was about continually learning, improving, and becoming excellent at their craft. So we asked 100 people in the community these 3 questions. I'm going to give you the answers A through D. There is no E. There is no
No E
all of
today.
the above
No.
unless I slide one in.
There you go.
Okay. But A through E, your job is to give me the number one answer that these 100 people picked. Okay. And so there's going to be 3 questions plus the bonus round. And so here we go.
Just like that. And Damali, you can't Google this stuff. You can't try to come up with it. You just got to lock in and try to figure out what she's thinking about, because sometimes stuff be a little suspect. But anyway, I did watch her yesterday. She went to Little Rock, Arkansas. She went down there to the Gulf. She went down there to Mississippi.
Mhm.
She stopped in Fort Smith for some reason because Eli was here earlier this week telling about how the tribes was in Fort Smith. She was doing investigating. She asked 25 people there. But then, as always, she stopped on Greenwood under the bridge with her bandana on, with her lokes on, with the motorcycle riders and the car clubs. And them were the last 25 people that she asked. So govern yourself accordingly.
So y'all ready?
We ready.
Here we go. Question number 1. Name something a person should do to master their craft. Is it A, practice regularly, B, keep learning, C, find a mentor, or D, accept feedback?
Ooh, that's heavy, Damali. You wrong for that. Right out the gate on Friday.
Right out the gate.
Yeah, you're gonna challenge people's self-esteem. You're gonna challenge people's self-esteem early. Everybody's stuck. Ain't nobody say nothing. Go and read it one more time. Shanita, you get on the apprentice. I know he like, oh man.
Yes.
Read it one more time.
Name something a person should do to master their craft. Is it A, practice regularly, B, keep learning, C, find a mentor, or D, accept feedback?
I'm going with A.
You're going with A. Charles
Going with
says A.
That's what hit me in my Shana Nanuski.
Uh-oh, Derek said he's about to slide in and steal that crown from Charles. Teresa says A. Mama says B.
Ooh. Everybody coming for the crown.
Steven says B.
What's B?
Keep learning. Prentice says A.
Any of these can be right. It's tough.
Jude says A.
Yeah, all these sound right to me.
Derek says A. Shanita says A. Uncle Brian says B. Brenda says A. It's an A and B movement, ain't it?
It's an A and B. See
Vicky
your way
said
out.
B. Seeing as always one of my cousins. Shanita gonna say all of the above. Now, what I just say?
Hey, it sounds like all of the above to me too.
Let's see. Shanita, I got that. Vicky said B. Brenda said A. Pearlie said A.
You get the first one right.
Richie said A. Did I miss Richie? The answers start coming in really fast. Yeah.
All right. Now, some of y'all secret listeners, I see y'all.
Eric Prentice.
I see y'all secret listeners.
Okay, so here we go.
Let's go.
Question with answer. Name something a person should do to master their craft. Is it A, practice regularly, B, keep learning, C, find a mentor, or D, accept feedback? Shanita, Brenda, Prentice, Richie, Charles, Teresa, Prentice, Jude, and Derek, you are all correct. The answer is A, practice regularly. Mastery isn't achieved by talent alone. It's achieved through consistent practice. The more you practice, the better you become.
I told you, producer. I'm in my bag. I'm in my zone.
Oh God, here we go.
1-0. Where AJ? Where Mr. Energizer?
Where's AJ?
Somebody called the J-Bone Lounge.
Yeah.
See what's going on with AJ.
Stayed up too late.
He must have stayed up. The lounge was jumping last night.
Right.
He jumped too hard. He had to go jump in the bed. Anyway.
All right. Question number 2. Teresa said they all apply.
Man,
they do all apply.
absolutely.
You are correct. Okay. Question number 2. Name something people with a mastery mindset never stop doing. Is it A, learning, B, improving, C, asking questions, or D, setting goals?
I'm going with A.
You going with A?
I hate to say A back to back.
Charles says A.
And if A is the next time, I'm going to call it triple A. I ain't got no problem with it. You know what I'm talking about, Damali? I call it triple A. Look, I'm going with what hit me in my spirit. And what hit me is A.
Princess says A.
Oh, I feel better. You know, he done meditated on that.
Derek says B.
Ooh, what is B?
B is improving. Mom says A. Pearlie says A.
I can see Derek sitting there like this. Lord, I come before thee. Lord, I come before you.
Vicky says A.
I done jumped on this live and told Charles I'm coming for his crown, Lord. Just show me a sign.
Brenda and Richie say A. All right, anybody else? Steven, what you got? A.
Didn't Richie do a
Steven said
clean
A.
sweep yesterday?
He sure did.
He came and gave everybody a fresh haircut by himself and left.
Uncle
And then now he
Brian.
back.
Yeah, Uncle Brian says B. All right, anybody else? Beverly. Hey, Beverly, how are you?
Beverly, welcome to the show. And people be texting me on the side, man, I be nervous about that. I ain't gonna let nobody see me get them all wrong. What Laura at? She got a crown and we ain't seen her
I
since.
know, right? Beverly said A. Shanita says A. Jude says read them again. Okay, reading. Name something people with a mastery mindset never stop doing. Is it A, learning, B, improving, C, asking questions, or D, setting goals? Teresa says A.
I heard the producer go, That mean he finna change his answer. He went, I ain't even listen. I turned my hearing off. I'm sticking
Miss
with what
Beverly,
I got.
Miss Beverly, so you doing good after your surgery.
Absolutely, she doing good.
She says she's flat on her back and still in the hospital, but God is good. Amen.
Yeah.
Prayers went up.
Thanks for everybody that prayed. And here's the thing, continue to pray because the recovery sometimes can be a little tougher than the surgery. So y'all continue to pray for her. So she had back surgery yesterday. She's back.
Yeah.
But let's pray that her recovery goes extremely well.
And right here, so Jupe says B. Okay, so here we go. Question with answers. Stephen, I got you. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, question with answer. Name something people with a mastery mindset never stop doing. Is it A, learning, B, improving, C, asking questions, or D, setting goals? Teresa, Brenda, Richie, Stephen, Beverly, Shanita, Charles, Prentice, Mom, Pearlie, and Vicky, you are all correct. The answer is A, learning. The best leaders and professionals know there's always something new to learn. Learning never ends if you want to keep growing.
Let them know.
Okay. All right. Question number 3.
Hold on.
Uh-huh.
We have no music yet. Somebody trying to throw me off my game. I feel no vibes. There the energy go. Hold on. Let me do this.
Oh, God.
Hold on. You see that dance? When the last time you seen that?
It's been a minute.
All right. Are we ready now?
Okay. Here we go. Question number 3. Name a quality that keeps someone, name a quality that helps someone master their craft over time. Is it A, patience, B, discipline, C, persistence, or D, humility?
B.
B, discipline. That would be Charles. All right.
I just got to go with my first mind. If it's wrong, it's wrong. But if it's right, it's right.
What y'all got?
All the answers sound right. Read it again.
Name a quality that helps someone master their craft over time. Is it A, patience, B, discipline, C, persistence, or D, humility?
And see, the problem is that discipline and persistence. Discipline,
okay,
persistence.
so we say Jupe says B, Prentice says C.
Yeah, Prentice, I'm with you. Is discipline or persistence?
Richie says B.
Aren't they cousins?
Teresa says B. Mom says D.
What's D?
Humility. Brenda says B.
Mama always knows something don't nobody else know.
Brian says B. Derek says B. Vicky says C. Shanita says B.
What the producer say?
Stephen ain't said nothing yet. What you say, Steve? Name a quality that helps someone master their craft over time. Is it A, patience, B, discipline, C, persistence, or D, humility?
Look, y'all, the producer had walked outside to let the vitamin D get in the skin. I'm like, you don't get back in here and give us your answer? I gotta go out here and see. I gotta go look up at the sun first. That's a deep one they so. Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
You gotta get this one right.
Well, C is persistence.
Go with it.
We'll pick one. Look, he rationalizing himself out of the answer. A is patience, B is discipline, C is persistence, and D is humility. A.
Pretty much.
Apparently, my 100 people didn't think
they
so.
separated that thing.
A deadlock is right twice a day. If you keep trying, I have to eventually get better or closer to my mastery.
That's it.
Okay. Right. Shanita says B. Beverly says B. Okay, what you got, Stephen? You says B too. Okay, Stephen.
Here we go.
Okay,
Here we
question
go.
with answer. Name a quality that helps someone master their craft over time. Is it A, patience, B, discipline, C, persistence, or D, humility? Prentice and Vicky, you are correct. The answer is C, persistence. Mastery takes time, and persistence helps you keep going when progress feels slow. Don't quit, keep improving.
I told you, discipline or persistence. They the same thing, basically, but hey.
So here you go.
I'm up for the championship. I'm up for the crown now. It don't matter. I just need this one.
The bonus question were 5 points.
Come on.
Name. He was coming. He was almost.
He was coming too slow. So that's what threw me off last time. You see what I'm talking about?
Yes.
I got to get this for the weekend. Somebody gonna be.
Marquise just tuned in. He said B. He was wrong anyway.
What up, Marquise? Welcome to the show. Park crawl coming up next weekend. Not this weekend. Next weekend.
All right, so here we go. Bonus round. Name someone who benefits when you master your craft. Is it A, your family, B, your customers or clients, C, your community, or D, future generations?
Oh, my goodness. Read that again.
Name someone who benefits when you master your craft. Is it A, your family, B, your customers or clients, C, your community, or D, future generations?
So this question is really who you really care about.
That is not what the question
You could have
said.
said eat Jesus at this point. So the question is really asking who you care about, your family, the community, your customers, or the Most High. Who you care about. That's what you're really saying. Read it again. That's what you're asking people.
Name someone who benefits when you master your craft. Is it A, your family, B, your customers or clients, C, your community, or D, future generations? Let's see. Marquise says C.
What'd he say? What's
Marquise says C. Hold on, you're gonna mess up my whole thing. Richie says C.
What's C?
C is your community. Marquise says E. Now, Marquise, don't make me mad. Cousin Jude said B. Prentice said D.
I was thinking D. What?
Brian said C.
What's D? Community?
Future generations. Derek says A.
What's A?
Your family.
That's it, but it ain't it.
Shanita says C.
That's it, but it ain't it. It's a trick.
Teresa says C. Mama says A. Vicky says D. What else we got? Pearlie says C.
Can you read it one more time?
I can. I got Vicky, Pearlie, Mama. Okay. Name someone who benefits when you master your craft. Is it A, your family, B, your customers or clients, C, your community, or D, future generations? Brenda says A.
What?
Oh.
Our producer told the bartender to bring him a drink. He's sipping on something. I don't even know what it is. It's not a red cup. Now, everybody know what the red cup means. It's not a red cup now.
Right.
I didn't say that now.
Right.
It's not a red cup at the cookout. It ain't that.
Okay, what's your answer?
Be quiet. Don't be asking me no questions. This is such a setup. It's a setup. It's really what you asking people who you with. Oh,
You
my
got Steven.
goodness.
You got C. Steven says C.
What is C?
Your community. Brenda says A. Yeah, Brenda.
The only way I can make it all encompassing is to go with the future generation.
That would be D.
Yeah. Other than that, you done asked me to pick my family or the customers or my community or Jesus. And so I'm just going to say.
Derek says your family is the first recipient of a better you.
Yeah.
Mario Choice, what's happening?
Rio
He says
C.
good day. Yeah.
Dr. Mario Choice, the
Yeah.
person that introduced us to the radio space.
Yeah.
I used to get on the radio and I try to have my radio voice. I said, welcome to KBOB 89.9 FM. Mario said, that ain't it.
That ain't
I'm
it.
like, Mario, hold on. Now, we went to Langston together. We're going to do the HBCU and the Divine Nine roll call in the middle. But Mario, love you, man. Miss you, man. Hopefully the family is doing well.
Hey, roll your deal up. Son.
Yeah. Congratulations to little Christy going to a HBCU Prairie View.
Okay, that's everybody. Okay, here we go. Question with answer. Bonus point. Bonus round. Name someone who benefits when you master your craft. Is it A, your family, B, your customers or clients, C, your community, or D, future generations? Pearlie, Stephen, Marquise, Richie, Brian, Shanita, and Teresa, you are correct. The answer is C, your community. And I think who Apprentice said it's all about the community pushing our future forward. So this is what it says. When you become excellent at what you do, everyone around you benefits from your knowledge, service, and leadership. Your growth creates opportunities for others. So the bigger message is this. A mastery mindset requires continuous learning, consistent practice, humility, and perseverance. The entrepreneurs, educators, doctors, bankers, and craftsmen of Black Wall Street didn't become respected because they were naturally gifted. They earned respect because they studied their professions, sharpened their skills, learned from experience, and committed themselves to excellence year after year. They understood that mastery wasn't about reaching a finish line. It was about never stopping the pursuit of excellence. So the takeaway from this family feud is a mastery mindset is choosing to improve every day. When you commit to learning, practicing, and growing, your success becomes more than personal. It becomes a blessing to your family, your community, and the generations that follow. And this has been this morning's Black Wall Street Family Feud, brought to you by NARAB, the National Association of Real Estate Brokers.
Good job, y'all. I can't even hate on y'all. We had a battle.
Yes,
we had a battle. We had a battle going down, so I can't. Y'all, everybody showed up and fought.
Derek said, "Okay, I see what you did there."
I know she really just tied it all together because she said future generations and family and everybody. So I know there's some trickery in there, but Richie, he tried to break it down. He said the community includes current and future generations.
That's right.
So I like people not just giving. You know how when you used to go to school, you couldn't just give an answer. The teacher go, now you got to explain it.
Exactly.
So we got people now, they don't just give an answer, then they explain
that's right.
why they went with. So that's called having a good mindset. So congratulations to, I don't even care who won because I didn't win. So count your own points and I'll celebrate you and say congrats. But I ain't counting for you. Count them for yourself, and you can't count. That's on you. You know what I'm talking about, Damali? Good job on that, Damali. Today we're talking about mastery mindset.
Yes.
Let me ask you this: Who do you list as an example of having a mastery mindset? We done talked about what it is. We gave our definition, and I'm actually y'all on the live. When you think about somebody, we just gonna name one person, male, female, co-worker. It can be anybody. But when you think mastery mindset, who is a person that you know that has a mastery mindset?
Well, I will say a person that I knew was a teacher from Walt Whitman Elementary School, Miss Mitchell. She was like the best teacher ever. She had my kids doing their multiplication tables up through 12 in kindergarten.
Ooh. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, my kids be like, Mama, what's 12 times 12? I'm like, 12 times 12. Hold on just a second. I had to think about it. My kids were like, 144. Yeah, they would have rattled it off. They just knew.
I was hoping that right because I just threw that out there. You said that ain't it. I'm like, I'm going back to college.
Right.
Well, really high school.
She was just amazing. She had a lens on how to teach children at younger ages, stuff that they're learning, that you learn, in middle school. She was teaching it to them in elementary school as part of their foundational education. And she was just I've never seen anybody like her in, Yeah.
We asked y'all on the live, who do you think about when you think about mastery mindset? I came up with 3 people, and I'm going to say them quick.
Okay.
The first person was my best friend growing up, Mr. Willie Slaughter.
Mm-hmm.
I was 5 and he was 85. And I couldn't understand how he could remember everything about everything.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I felt like, man, you got a mastery mind, because even when he got 90 and 100, he'll go say, see, Charles, when I was in kindergarten and had the big pencil. And in my mind, I'm thinking, you 100.
Mm-hmm.
How you remember when you was 5? And at the time, I was like 18, 19. I couldn't remember what I was doing when I was 10. Do you know how some people like that can vividly remember? They can just go in spaces and time, remember who was there, what kind of shoes they, maybe my brain ain't mastering that yet. So that's one.
Mm-hmm.
2, when I think of mastery mindset, and we're going to come to the live to see who you say, is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Man, when he used to give his speeches and the way that it showed up, just the poise and the confidence, and he's speaking about things nobody have spoken about before.
Right.
So he talking about stuff like he's the originator.
Right.
Because now we show up, I have a dream. That was Martin Luther King's dream.
But that wasn't yours.
He was the original. So and then the last person who is newer, I think that I'm like, man, this is a mastery. No, I got to do it together, because behind every great man is a great woman. The Obamas. When I think about mastery, I'm about to say Barack, because Barack is cold-witted, but Michelle is cold too. So I'm just gonna say my last one when I think mastery mindset, the Obamas, man. Because anytime Michelle or Barack speak, I mean, it's always it's a beautiful thing to see. It's a work of art.
Yes.
Let's go to the live. Mastery mindset.
I'm going to go to the live really quick. Teresa said, what was the last answer? Somebody called me and she was not happy. Teresa, you got that one right, okay?
You got it right.
Yeah.
So don't call the person back and cuss them out.
Calm down. It's
Say,
okay.
You distracted me from my crown.
Right.
And I ain't putting no with it.
Marquise Dennis says Napoleon Hill.
Man.
Vicky Carter says President Obama.
Yeah.
Uncle Brian says, although I didn't win, at least I got the last one right. Bet I beat you, Charles.
Yeah, you got me by 1 point.
Derek Martin says Booker T. Washington.
Man, traveling from, he the one coined Black Wall Street.
Negro Wall Street.
Negro Wall Street is what he came in and he said, man, y'all got so much money around here. This is Negro Wall Street. If you didn't know, that was Booker T. Washington.
Yes. Derek Morton also said Harriet Tubman.
Oh.
Uncle Brian said President Obama, Malcolm X, and Dr. Martin Luther King.
Right.
Mom said Miss Waking at Walt Whitman. I can't even say it. Walt Whitman Elementary School. Dang, I couldn't get it together. Tongue twister. So those are some folks that, people are saying have a mastery mindset.
And everybody have that one friend that no matter what goes on, it's like they always know the answer to everything.
Oh my God.
I got this one guy that I went to college with, and we used to call him Faison. His name is Greg Dotson.
Why y'all call him Faison? What Faison?
He used to call me Parlez-vous Français. Remember he said it on the live one time? In college, people just like, that's why when I see Dr. Mario Choice, I go Rio C at Langston.
Yeah.
And when he called me Chuck, so in college, especially at HBCU, which we're going to do the roll call in a minute, you're going to get a nickname.
Yes.
You're going to get a nickname if you're at HBCU. People don't even know your real name. Oh, that's Chuck. Well, who is Chuck? Well, I don't know. You just, have you ever known somebody you grew up with? And then you realize, I don't even know their real name.
Yeah.
You call them Pookie so long.
Yeah.
Man, what's Pookie's real name? Oh, Roosevelt Ellis. Oh,
yeah.
I never knew your name was Roosevelt Ellis. But yeah.
Somebody said Paul Lawrence Dunbar and Nelson Mandela.
Man.
Those some good ones.
Nelson Mandela.
Yeah.
Who, when you think, the question we ask is when you think of a mastery mindset, who is a person or an individual that you think about? Give us one or two more. Maybe some that somebody know. I went with the seniors. Now I can come back to some today's mastery mindset. That
I would say mastery mindset. I would say a LeBron James.
Come on.
Yeah. I would say LeBron James. I would say if we're talking about, and I'm just going athletics, Muhammad Ali.
Man.
They be the best of the best.
Man, when he used to get on these talk shows and the people thought they was throwing stuff at Muhammad Ali, and he was like, you don't even know who you are.
Right.
Let me tell you something. I got the master of all masters. I got him.
Who's that?
The Honorable Louis Farrakhan.
Oh man, Louis Farrakhan. Yeah,
Who colder? When you think about it, who colder than Louis Farrakhan, the Honorable? Who colder than him with some words, though? Whether you agree or disagree with him, that's not the point.
I got one.
We talking about mastery mindset. Somebody colder than Louis Farrakhan? Who?
Johnny Cochran. Late Johnny Cochran.
Yeah, when he got OJ off and he still had the glove on, you knew then. Say, hey, OJ still got the glove on. He got him off. I remember I was at Job Corps in school sitting there when that verdict came. Yeah. Where were you? Everybody remember when the OJ verdict came down.
I was at the law office. We don't
even know OJ. We watching that big Bronco ride down the white Bronco. We eating our fingernails, and they said, then they finally just said, hey, not guilty.
John Hope Bryant is one that somebody said, and Jackie Robinson.
Yeah. I agree. Let me tell you some new age people that some people know if you local for sure. Two people, Greg Robinson.
Yes.
If you're from Tulsa, you know who I'm talking about. When I think about mastery mindset, I'm going to go Greg Robinson. No, I'm going to say two people. Dr. View.
Yeah.
Dr. View. And the last one I'm gonna say is Mayor Monroe Nichols. Mayor Monroe Nichols.
Yeah.
When I say, I'm not saying you got to agree with everything, but I'm just saying mastery mindset. Always poised, always on. If you ever see Monroe in a debate, you see our mayor in the debate, he don't miss. He's about like
Derek Morton says Jesus.
Jesus. He'll fix it too. Absolutely. Now I can't debate that.
Right.
He the king, and he got all our crowns. So.
Exactly.
With that, we'll let it go right there. You done said Jesus, now we can't say nobody else. Because after Jesus.
Yeah, that's it.
What you gonna say after Jesus? Silence.
Yeah.
He said Jesus.
Drop.
Once you said Jesus, we done. We done with the whole segment. We gonna go on to something else now.
Yes.
Derek done went in there. I'm tired of this Jesus.
All right, here we go. So now it's time for the HBCU Divine 9 roll call.
Hey, let me tell you something. When you just think about HBCU, before we even hit the music, what do you think about when you think about HBCUs?
Black excellence.
Black excellence. What else you think about?
I think about life skills.
Yeah.
You know, life skills being taught. Black excellence. I think about the band.
Yeah. And we go with the HBCUs because, of course, we got the freedom to go to college wherever we want. And that's a good thing to have. But let me tell y'all something. I got a chance to go to both. You know, University of Arkansas, Monticello, shout out to them that gave me a football scholarship.
Yeah.
But then I went to the Langston University, and I can tell you the way I move within this world, I definitely got all of that from the HBCU. How I move in this world. Yeah. Now I learned some stuff at the University of Arkansas, Monticello. But when I went to the HBCU, that's 100% of how I learned how to operate within this world.
Yes.
That's where I got that. Now my mama, my dad, all that, that goes in. But I'm just saying, we're talking about school. But when I think about HBCU, you got to always remember there was a time where you were unwelcome in all these other colleges. Before you go, man, because you got some people, I don't know what they be thinking about. I don't know what they be on. That's what kids say. What you on? Man, I ain't going to HBCU. I'm going to the big competition. You better get your mind right.
Right.
You know what I mean? When it's time to tackle this world, you better be thinking about HBCU because you get to running into some roadblocks that you don't understand.
Exactly.
And you go where you want to go. But if nothing else, check out an HBCU. And if you don't know what HBCU even stands for, because some people don't even know, and they black and don't know.
Historically black college or university.
It's somebody say, oh, that's what that stands for. They ain't known this whole time. We've been saying HBCU. They ain't know what they say. HBHCM. Give me some now. What HBCU stand for, Damali?
Historically black college or university.
So now you got that. When we say D9, what did Divine 9 stand for?
Divine 9.
Just like that.
Yeah.
N-I-N-E or the 9. It don't matter.
D9 stands for Divine 9.
There you go.
Divine 9 organizations.
And for others that don't know, govern yourself accordingly. We're going to turn it up just a little bit. So if you're part of the Divine 9, this is the time to rep your HBCU, rep your colors, put it in the live, because me and Damali going to give a little small educational course on the HBCU and Divine 9. We're going to kick it off with the none and the only, the one and the true, Miss Wilson.
All right. So these colleges welcomed us. These historically black colleges and our universities said, come on through. So in Alabama, you'll find institutions like Tuskegee University, Alabama A&M, and Alabama State. In Arkansas, there's Philander Smith University, the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, Shorter College, and Arkansas Baptist College. In the District of Columbia, the iconic Howard University stands as a global leader in higher education.
Hey, we got to pause on Howard University because they sent us a box full of merch.
Yes.
Cups, hoodies, shirts,
all kinds of stuff.
All kind of stuff. And they're going to bring us down there to Howard University to cover one of their games. We also taught a class. We taught a class for a weekend, one of their mastery class. So that's how we make it happen. So we always got some extra love for the Howard University.
All right. If you move over to Florida, it's the home of Florida A&M University, Bethune-Cookman University, and Florida Memorial University.
Yeah.
Over in Georgia, we have Morehouse College, Spelman College, Clark Atlanta University, Savannah State, and Fort Valley State.
Let's go, Georgia.
In Louisiana, you'll find Grambling State, Southern University,
bring them bands out.
Dillard University, and Xavier University of Louisiana.
How they been doing with them bands, Damali?
Yeah.
They don't know that. They don't know that. You don't know nothing about it. You got to go to an HBCU to get that rock right there.
In North Carolina alone, it has 10 HBCUs, including North Carolina A&T, Winston-Salem State, and Shaw University.
Yep.
In Tennessee, it is the home to Fisk University, Tennessee State, and Meharry Medical College. In Texas, there's Prairie View A&M, Texas Southern University, Wiley University, and Paul Quinn College.
Just like that. Come
but
on.
Right here in the state of Oklahoma.
Say it again.
We proudly recognize our one and only HBCU Langston University.
Let's go, LU. What's going on with them lines? Dr. George, if you already know what I'm talking about, baby.
Okay. Virginia is the home to Hampton University, Norfolk State, and Virginia State. And last but not least, in Maryland, institutions like Morgan State and Bowie State continue to shape the futures of African American students from here and through many generations.
Just like that, Damali. Great job right there. So if you never heard about an HBCU, take time, go visit, do a college tour, take your kids. Do not let them decide where they're going to college till they go on an HBCU tour.
Right.
Now, when you get to HBCU, we talking about the Divine Nine. We talking about the energy. We talking about some stepping. We talking about some strolling. We talking about some humanity. We talking about some leaders. You know what we talking about?
Yes.
We talking about the Divine Nine. And I'm going to kick off with the number one fraternity that I know about, that I heard about, that I be about, and it's the brothers of Phi Beta Sigma Blue Phi. You know, established in 1914 at the Howard University. That's the best. Look, some people might differ, but that's the best. Do you see what's on my shirt? That's the best thing I know. Then if you ask me, the number one sorority in the country, the number one sorority in the world, when you see the blue and white come together, the best that I know about is my sisters of Zeta Phi Beta, founded in 1920 at the Howard University, the real blue and white, the real brotherhood in the sisterhood. When you see us, you don't have to get confused or anything, because we're going to be together doing that thing. You know what I'm talking about? But there's some others, and I'm going to talk about them too. The first fraternity that was established was the brothers of A Phi A, Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Inc. They was founded, and for whatever reason, they hold on to the old six. I don't know why, because I ain't got nothing to do with it. But they was created in Cornell University, and they deeply rooted in HBCU culture and leadership. And they sisters, the pretty girls, they pinkies go up real quick, and then they make this loud sound. But them the sisters of Alpha Kappa Alpha, we call them the AKAs, founded in 1908 at the Howard University. Coming right behind them, you might see some candy canes. When you go, they get real loose in their shoulders on the top side of it. Anyway, it's those brothers of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Inc., founded in 1911 at Indiana University in Bloomington, with a strong HBCU ties through membership and expansion. Then if you go, you're going to hear, they're going to be chasing your boots, going to be fine, chains, they're going to have their shirts out running. It's some brothers over making Psi Phi, Q Psi Phi, in the building, founded in 1911 at the Howard University. And right behind them, you're probably going to see some pyramids, and you're going to hear a real loud door. You're going to think Jesus is on the way. But them sisters of Delta Sigma Theta, they come out with the pyramid. Shout out to them with that Clemson and Queen, founded in 1913 at the Howard University. Right behind them, and these sisters be stepping. You know, I give credit what credit is due. The sisters of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Inc., founded in 1922 at the Butler University, with deep engagement across HBCU campuses. And last but certainly not least, the brothers Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Inc., founded in 1963 at the Morgan State University. So when you visit the HBCU, look for the Divine Nine, look for them steppers, those strollers, but don't never forget, it's really about scholarships, humanities, and moving the needle forward, because your doctor, your lawyer, somebody, the president, they probably part of the Divine Nine, baby. We 80% of the professionals that are here in this world taking care of our country. And just like that, every Friday, we do the HBCU Divine Nine roll call.
That was
How
it.
You feeling?
That
That's
was it. Yes. Every Friday, we do the HBCU Divine Nine roll call, because we want to stand on the shoulders of those who educated us, and then those who created a community and a culture for us to be able to do the things that we do in community each and every day.
Right. So, and then when you go to if you never been, go to a regular homecoming, then go to an HBCU homecoming. It feel like a homecoming. It feel like a reunion. I mean, the grills are going, the music is going. There's nothing but good vibe and good energy. So, hey, my barber, Chris, his daughter, they going to visit Howard University.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
She's a
That's
senior
what's up.
at Broken Arrow. Then
Yes.
they going to FAMU
Okay.
to visit. And then
Yeah.
in the fall, I'm taking my granddaughter Corman to Langston. And then we're going to set up to take her to Clark,
Yes.
take her to Spelman, take over to Howard and
Yes.
some spots. So you're going to do yourself a disservice if you do not allow your kids to visit the HBCU. Then whatever they decide, they decide.
Derek said Morehouse College, hot Atlanta in the house.
Hey, look, we went to Morehouse. How fun was it at
Oh
Morehouse?
my God, yes.
Man, that wall, Derek, when you go in
Yes.
this Oprah, Barack, and all, like the wall of Hall of Famers or the wall or something, it's just like this in this wall. As a matter of fact, I didn't even get to the end of the wall. I think I stopped at Nelson Mandela. I'm like, this wall, I was almost back in Tulsa walking,
Right.
trying to get, but those young men, because it's an all-male school.
Listen, I
Best
will
and
tell
brightest.
you, they encourage me about today's young people.
Right.
When I was there on that college campus, just seeing those young men, how professional they were, how intelligent they were. I was like, yeah, don't do our black men. We got some black men out here that's doing some big things.
And the beauty of Morehouse and Spelman is they partner with each other. Because Spelman is all girls, Morehouse is all boys, but it's a name for it. Maybe Mr. Moore and Dr. Moore
Yeah.
they tell you, but they come together. They call it the Morehouse Spelman something. But when you get to Morehouse, they partner with somebody from Spelman, then you kind of walk that thing out together. Because hey, it ain't easy. to get
There
that degree.
also says Kentucky State University. Go Breed.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Kentucky State. So if you're
All
part of
right.
a Divine Nine or part of a HBCU, let us know. Let us
Exactly.
know. We out
All right,
to
so
go.
I'm going to give you guys one more chance to redeem yourselves. We're going to go ahead and do the Black History Trivia. It is the Mastery Mindset Edition.
I want to keep having a party.
Let's see just how much you know.
But I'm
Black
gonna
History
calm down.
Trivia with Charles and Damali.
All right, so right here on the community Wake Up, it is Black History every single day. We don't just celebrate it in the month of February. We talk about Black history because we've been doing great things. We do great things every single day.
Absolutely.
So here is our question. So, today's theme is mastery mindset because the greatest leaders in history understood that excellence is achieved through lifelong learning, discipline, and a commitment to continuous improvement.
Right.
So here is our question for today. Which Black educator founded Tuskegee Institute and believed that mastering practical skills, education, and craftsmanship was essential to building strong communities and economic independence? Was it A, Booker T. Washington, B, W.E.B. Du Bois, C, Carter G. Woodson, or D, James Weldon Johnson? Dang, you got quiet.
I think it was D. I think it's Weldon Johnson.
Okay.
I'm going with D, y'all.
Charles is
I
gonna
don't
go
know.
with D.
I was thinking Booker T. Then I got confused. But that's why we do Black History every day. So you can be up on top of it.
Right.
So if I don't get it right, I'm going to write it down and I'm going to remember it next time.
Okay.
What y'all got? At least I jumped up. Y'all can't be Googling
They
and
got
then act like you
scared.
got it right. You can't be
They
like,
got
nah, I done
scared.
Googled it, Charles. I got it right. No, you didn't.
Right.
You Googled it.
Yeah.
Now, technically, you still got it right. But I'm stuck. I got to keep my hands up.
Right.
I can't.
Yeah.
I have no access.
Richie says A.
I was thinking A or D.
Vicky says
That's
A.
Booker T?
Yeah.
I'm going A.
You know what school we went to, so
Man.
of course
Oh, you already
we
know.
don't say it.
You know, he the one.
Uncle Brian says A. Teresa says A. Man, it is definitely quiet.
Hey, you get quiet. Yeah. The mics are working really good.
A. Let me see. Marquise says A. So I got Richie, Uncle Brian, Teresa. Did I get Teresa? Nope. Yeah, I
Derek
got
said,
Teresa.
read it again, please.
Derek said, read it again. Oh, Prentice says A.
Isham, what's going on, fitness guru?
What's
we owe you a
up,
call today,
Ish?
Isham.
Yeah. Mom says A. Okay, here's the question one more time. Which Black educator founded Tuskegee Institute and believed that mastering practical skills, education, and craftsmanship was essential to building strong communities and economic independence? Was it A, Booker T. Washington, B, W.E.B. Du Bois, C, Carter G. Woodson, or D, James Weldon Johnson? I got Marquise, Prentice,
Brandon
Isham
Isham.
said
And
A.
Mom said A. Brenda Harbin said A.
Mom says A.
Eric Morton
Brenda.
said A. A. We got a lot more than triple A's now. Got a double AAA.
Derek. Okay, who else? Derek, Brenda, Mom. Okay. I think I got everybody. Okay. So here we go. Question with answer. Which Black educator founded Tuskegee Institute and believed that mastering practical skills, education, and craftsmanship was essential to building strong communities and economic independence? Is it A, Booker T. Washington, B, W.E.B. Du Bois, C, Carter G. Woodson, or D, James Weldon Johnson? Everybody got it right. The answer is A, Booker T. Washington. So Booker T. Washington founded the Tuskegee Institute in 1881. He emphasized mastering trades, agriculture, business, and professional skills, believing that excellent self-improvement and economic independence would strengthen individuals and uplift entire communities. He believed that becoming excellent at your craft creates opportunities not only for yourself, but also for future generations. So the bigger message is this. A mastery mindset is about committing to a lifelong learning, improving your skills every day, and pursuing excellence with patience, using your gifts to serve others. Because mastery isn't about knowing everything, it's about never stopping your pursuit of growth. So today's Black History takeaway is mastery is built one lesson, one practice session, and one disciplined decision at a time. The more you invest in your growth, the greater your ability to strengthen your family, your community, and your legacy. And this has been today's Black History Trivia question.
All right, y'all. We done did the HBCU, the Divine Nine, and now Black History Trivia question. We're going to take a quick break. It's 38 minutes after the hour. But when we come back, our show was created, Damali, right? To move the needle.
Yes.
Toward generational wealth, to put your family in a much more solid position. And we got a lot of great things coming up, and we absolutely do not want you guys to miss it. We're going to take a break, but when we take this break, text 10 friends and say they got some breaking news. They got some events coming up. We need y'all to write this down so you can govern yourself accordingly. Is that cool, Damali? So we're going to have fun. We're going to laugh. We're going to step. We're going to do all that. Right. But then we're going to pause and get down to the business. So coming up next on the Community Wake Up, we're going to get down to the business before the weekend so that you can help your family move forward, because that's the goal of the Community Wake Up. Y'all stay locked in. We'll be right back. Are you or someone you know just as involved? Are you or someone you know in need of support services? Don't worry. Fitting Back In got you covered. We offer life skill workshops, career development, job search, substance abuse counseling, and more. We are located at 2121 North Harvard Avenue, Tulsa, Oklahoma, 74115. Give us a call at 918-592-3500. Follow us at Fitting Back In Tulsa. Also, visit us on our website for services at www.fittingbackininc.org. Our services are available only in Tulsa County.
Looking to take your event to the next level with professionalism and energy? Contact World One Development. We host events, have radio personalities, offer community engagement and videography. We also do live radio remotes, red carpet appearances, create promos, event recaps, drops, and flyers. We also create customized advertising packets to promote your business, organization, or program. Visit our website at world1development.com. You can also reach us on social media at World One Development.
You know what? It's really not that bad being up at 5 a.m.
Damali, you know what? You're absolutely right. The only thing better is we on 5 days a week.
7 a.m. to 9 a.m.
It's the Community Wake Up, our brand new morning show.
Right here on NYCU.FM.
And simulcast on KBOB 89.9 FM.
We got your Black History Trivia.
We got your medical report.
Don't forget the police report.
Your local, national, and international news.
Always the latest on upcoming events.
The Divine Nine and the HBCU check-ins.
And most importantly, we can't do it without you.
And make sure you join us each and every day.
It's the Community Wake Up
with Charles and Damali.
EduRec is the place where education and recreation meets. At EduRec, we have a host of programs such as Spring Break Camp, Summer Camp, and After School. It's located at 5424 North Madison Avenue. To donate, sponsor, or volunteer for any of our programs at EduRec, go to edurectulsa.com. Call Edurect today at 918-430-3947. And you can also visit us on any of our social media platforms at Edurect Tulsa. Edurect Tulsa, where education and recreation meet.
Welcome back to the Community Wake Up Morning Show right here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, home of Black Wall Street on the historic Greenwood. We're having a good time, y'all, right here on NYCU.FM radio station. Hey, today is going to be the block party once we go off the air now. From 2 to 6, it's going to be the Super Mix with DJ JB Smooth. And after that, the block party. If you were talking about some jams back to back to back, we got you. When you wake up in the morning, and if you're not cleaning, if you don't smell like bleach. So I'm talking about the cleaners that got bleach in the bucket, baby. It's the weekend. If you're going to clean, you got to get some bleach. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
What else you got to have?
Pine salt.
You got to have that pine salt. Now you clean. If you ain't got bleach in count, you're just playing around with some hot water. Get that pine salt and get that bleach out this weekend. And make sure you tune into the block party on NYC.FM. We also live and syndicated right here locally on KBOB 89.9 FM, where we get to tell our story our way. And of course, we on YouTube, the official World One Development news you can use. But you got the best seat in the house here at Grandma's table, where everybody is welcome, because we got collard greens, hot water cornbread, we got yams, we got rolls with butter, we got the green beans, we got some pound cake, we got some lasagna that Damali made, we got some Mexican food, and we got some
sweet
lasagna
tea in a while.
And some Kool-Aid.
Let me do that.
From Fixins in that glass that you can wash it all down with. Damali, it's the weekend.
It's amazing, ain't it?
It's the weekend. Finally, we here.
Yes, finally.
My friend Gary Burnett, welcome to the show, man. I seen you on there, Fred. Shout out to the ATL, baby. We got everybody here today.
AJ just popped in.
Mr. Energizer, well, he was waiting on this song. He probably was asleep.
Right. And then
that bring him out. It just, start patting that fro. Said, bring him out. Bring who out? Bring me out. AJ, welcome to the show, man. We just brought up your names. Good that you got a chance to chime in. I didn't win the crown. You didn't win the crown. Don't even worry about it. I don't know who won the crown. It's over now. Damali, we're going to pause because, like we said, the Community Wake Up was established to make sure, most importantly, that we move the needle in our families.
Yes.
We move the needle for the young people and the old people, where everybody's going to be included in this. So we're going to hit these upcoming events. Our producer's going to give us some music, but he's going to turn it down a little bit. But get your pen and your pad out. Click share if you don't mind. Text 10 friends if you don't mind, because last meeting that we had $60 million in the room. People left out of there with contracts. So we're not on here just to talk. We're on here to make sure we're moving the needle and things are happening. Damali and I got a huge presentation today at 10 o'clock. A huge life-altering changer for the community, us and everybody else at 10 o'clock today. So you ain't got to know what it's all about, but throw a little prayer in there, because we're going to go as a representative of us, and we're going to get that thing done. So we appreciate your prayers in advance. Damali, what are some of our upcoming events? Get your pen and your pad out now.
All right. So first of all, on Monday, we're going to be talking about faith in action.
Ooh.
Yes.
Is that hard sometimes?
Oh, my God. Yes.
I got faith. Yeah, but you don't really believe what you work for. And look, Damali, having your faith, look, let me be honest with you. My faith is tested. Damali's faith is tested. Your faith. So we're not saying faith is not tested, but I think we can all testify that if you hold on, has God already came through? Has he always came through for you, though? Yeah. I can admit that. My faith has been tested, but I can say God always come through. Why he wait to the 11th hour sometimes? Man. 1 second, tick, and he give you what you need. Yeah. So just don't give up. Just hang in there. What did my boy say, Benjamin Crump? He said, just don't stop kicking. Right. Just don't. And kicking can mean praying. Fast and whatever you do, just don't stop.
Just keep moving. So next week, we're going to be having a garage sale. Shout out to my mom and my sister. You know, a lot of times we collect a whole bunch of stuff.
A bunch of good stuff, y'all.
And I have, we have collected a lot of stuff over here at the 36th Street North Event Center, because, we are a full service event center, meaning that we can do all of the decor for your event, or we don't have to do any of the decor.
Look, it's enough stuff in this event center for 10 people to create an event center. Let me tell you something what's going on right now. The whole parking lot going to be full. So if you need to decorate some stuff at your house, at your business, in your restaurant, if you're looking for some Christmas gifts real early, or a birthday coming up, come through here and what they say, and get it for the low. Yeah. But Damali, way to be a blessing to the community. So what's the times and dates and the location?
So it's going to be at the 36th Street North Event Center. We're going to start on July 15th. Yeah. And we're going to do it every day for 4 hours a day. So it'll be from 8 in the morning until like noon. whatever 4 hours is.
We'll post it all. We'll post it all.
But and there'll be a flyer that's going to be coming out. But next week, the 15th through the 18th at the 36th Street North Event Center.
What's the address?
There's 1125 East 36th Street North. There's going to be a lot of items that are, and I encourage, if you know somebody who does decor, because a lot of these things come from vision. I saw that Angie, our good friend Angie Walker, who works with us as well and does radio with us, but she's been on a hiatus because she went to school. She went back to school. What we say all the time, you never can stop learning. So she's in school right now, but she also is doing the same thing. I've been trying to do this since January, and it ain't really worked out well. But so she's doing the same thing. She's liquidating some of her stuff and getting rid of some of her stuff as well. It's just a season,
So again, the 15th. Through the 18th at the 36th Street North Event Center, 1125 East 36th Street North, on the corner of 36th Street North in Peoria. The garage sale is going down.
Yeah, you'll see signs out. There'll be signs all out in front of the building, so you'll see signs.
What else we got going on?
Okay, so the Tulsa Empowerment Network.
Yes.
On that Saturday, they're going to be in the building at the 36th Street North Event Center, 1125 East 36th Street North. The next community convening is going to be happening, and we're going to give a huge shout out to NARAB.
Yes.
NARAB is going to be sponsoring the breakfast.
We back to the hot breakfast because we've been doing this continental thing for the last few months. But the thing about it, Damali, like you said, we better together. So NARAB have stepped up. So we're gonna have some hot stuff. We're gonna have some hot coffee and all that good stuff. So it's gonna be an excellent breakfast. But we want to feed you. But what's the other stuff we're gonna feed you, which is more important? What's the knowledge we're gonna get to people?
Yes. So we're gonna have the first person that we're going to have is we're going to actually have NARAB. They're actually going to be presenting, and they're going to share with you some of the things that they actually do. So we're going to be talking about education. We're going to be talking about home ownership.
Right.
We're going to be talking about things that are going to help our generation move forward and create generational wealth. So they're going to do a presentation. Then we're also going to have Excellence Academy.
Right.
Derek Morton is on. He's been, working with us, talking about what we need to do to educate the future generation.
Absolutely.
He's got some great ideas, and I think that his school is going to be phenomenal. So he'll be sharing information about the new school that's going to be coming, and what it's going to take for you to get your student involved, because we need to do something. We need to educate our kids. Guys, we're at the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
We're like number 50, 49 or 50 out of 50 states.
That means people ride like, man, why are we having all these traffic accidents? Folks can't read the sign. Folks can't read that. They don't know what the sign is.
Don't know what's
why
happening.
people not, and me included sometime, trying to put something together. We can't put nothing together. Stuff's leaning. Folks' house is leaning. Okay, we got to call a spade a spade. How are we going to be 48, 49th in the Bible Belt? We can't read. We don't know math. So I'm excited about this school coming, Excellence Academy. Not only for him to give a presentation of what the school is or how you can get involved, because Damali, this is on all of us.
Right.
This is not just on him trying to create a school. I believe in this presentation, he's going to help us understand how this is about all of us.
Right.
So when you come to the convening, if you're an educator, come in a space of what can I do to help?
Yes.
What can I do to give?
Right.
Because here's the thing, this includes our kids. And in our area, North Tulsa, only 15% of the people are graduating? Who's that on?
Yeah, that's on
If
us.
only 15%.
It's on all of us.
This is not the days of Booker T. Washington with 100% was graduating and being doctors and lawyers and ranked number 5 in the nation and all of that. We got to get back to the excellence.
Yes.
And that's what I love about Excellence Academy. And with NARAB, investors, builders, entrepreneurs, places where you can plug in, because a lot of times you want to get in the game, but you don't know how to get in the game. So I'm excited about their presentation as well. And also we're going to talk about the T-Town home program that came up. We got some stuff on my phone. Let us hit that too.
Okay, and so also NARAB is going to be sharing about they have an initiative called 1,000 Doors to Wealth.
Ooh,
that's going to be happening. And so, and I am excited about that.
I'm a part of that too. We're
so
part of it.
Excited to hear what NARAB has to say about that 1,000 Doors to Wealth. So that's going to be coming up. Then we also have the NARAB. They're going to be hosting their Sip and Strategize event that's going to be happening on July 22nd.
Hold on, what we sipping on?
Whatever you want to sip on. As long as you can buy it over at Jones Co.
Damali, you was funny. I said, what we sipping on? She said, whatever you want to sip. Because you know, people, it's Friday, it's the weekend. When you talk about sipping, people be sipping on some sip,
Right.
sip. But we're gonna probably be sipping on some coffee because I think I seen a coffee cup.
Yeah.
So if you show up, we talking about coffee. We
I'll
talking about
probably
your
be sipping
favorite
on some
tea.
hot chocolate because
We
I
talking
don't
about hot
I don't do
chocolate.
coffee,
We
but
talking about that. So we not sipping on some sip.
not yet. We ain't sipping on yet.
And all that. Now we ain't sipping on and you lay back and none of that. We're not doing that day. We moving the generation of wealth meeting. So
Right.
what's the date and what's the time?
Okay, so that is going to be the Sip and Strategize is July 22nd from 8 o'clock a.m. until 10 o'clock a.m. It's going to be at Jones Co. Coffee, located at 2446 East 11th Street. It says, join the Greater Tulsa Board of Realists for a relaxed morning of collaboration. Whether you're looking to connect with other professionals, catch the latest real estate trends, or simply support a local business, this is a space for you. Let us sip, share, and build together. You'll get 20% off the food and coffee during the event if you mention the flyer that we're going to post on our social media.
You know how most millionaires are created, the new ones?
What's that?
It's real estate. From the beginning of time, the number one way to move the needle is real estate. So even if you never thought about it, like, man, I don't be thinking about selling and buying no house. Come to the meeting, figure out what's going, and bring your family with you. Don't just come like I'm going and I'm gonna ask my kids, can y'all pull up so we can get it together? Because if you can get you 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 rental properties, you're getting about 1,015 a month.
Yeah.
About 10 to 15,000 extra. I think we all can use a little extra 10, 15,000 every month to go towards something. So let's build this generational wealth together.
I see your brother Dominique is on. He said, I'll be on next week. It's been a long few weeks.
Man,
what's
bro.
good, Community Wake Up family?
Bro,
Good.
we understand, bro. It's been long for us too. I've been getting into the show 30 seconds before they hit the button. Trust me. So I appreciate you tuning in.
And he ain't lying.
And bro, I'm glad you on because NARAB, National Association of
Real estate brokers.
Because my brother, he had a house. Now he got one house. He might grab another house. So my bro, hopefully he can join in because that's an example of paying for a house and now you can rent it out or it become an Airbnb and all those things.
Yes. What time? Which thing are you asking about? What time? Are you talking about the Sip and Strategize, which is 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., or are you talking about the Empowerment Network, which is July 18th, and that is going to be from 9 o'clock a.m. until 11:30?
Right.
So I hope that answers your question because I don't know which
Them the only two you done hit thus far. Yeah.
And then then of course we also have the Birthright Living Legacy. They're gonna have a park crawl. Next weekend on July 18th, and I don't think do we have the location yet?
Marquise, do you have the location? We got Saturday, July 18th. I know it's going to be from it's going to be at Chandler Park.
Oh, Chandler Park.
At
Okay.
Chandler Park.
Oh man, that's a good location.
That's a good location
That's
too.
good.
And Marquise say get ready because the dad's going to be out here playing with kids and family. Imagine about 200-300 men running
awesome.
toward the playground. Think about the strength and the men showing up and running to hang out and spend time with their family, with their wives, their kids. The men is back.
Yes.
So Marquise Dennis, big shout out to you. So what you got to do first is come get your money right. First, come to the Tulsa Empowerment Network. That's going to be 9 to 11:30 at the events and eat your hot breakfast. Do all of that. Then take a deep breath. Go over there with Marquise. He's going to have something on the grill. Get your burgers, get your hot dogs, get your family. And this is going to be a family full day on next weekend.
Absolutely. And I think the rest of them are on your phone.
And we got a couple more coming up. This is big. Hopefully, Dr. can read it because, you know, some of y'all got them old warrants.
Yes.
So this is coming up.
So the city of Tulsa is hosting a Clear Your Warrants on Friday, July 31st. It says, take the next step toward resolving your case. The Tulsa Municipal Court event details, it's going to be from, it looks like 8 to 11 a.m. and then 1 to 3 p.m. because, you know, they got to take lunch. And so it's going to be at the Municipal Court, 600 Civic Center. The items that can be resolved are parking tickets and traffic tickets. So bring proof of correction if you have updated your driver's license or your insurance tag. So for those of y'all who have that going on.
Here's the thing. Okay. You can stop running from the police behind that warrant for a ticket you ain't paid in 3 years.
Yeah, that's on the municipal court side.
On the municipal court side. So, Damali, you got some warrants?
No.
You sure?
I don't fool around. Nope.
Yeah, you don't?
Don't fool around. Because nope.
Because I'm telling you now, you got to be careful. Because people have warrants, they don't even tell you. You be riding, police pull them over, they run into the woods. Leave you sitting there. Bro, where you going? Right. They done left their shoes in the car and gone. You sitting there, and then the officer got to get you and pack you off. So anyway, govern yourself accordingly. That's why we sharing the information. If you got an old warrant, go here, get it resolved so that you can ride in peace.
Okay, so that was the municipal court side.
Right.
Those are city tickets. Right. Okay, so if you have anything in the district court, then those you can get those resolved too. Any warrants over there from 9:00 a.m. until 3:00 p.m. This is going to be at the Arvest Convention Center at 100 Civic Center. And the items that can be resolved are nonviolent misdemeanors, no DUIs, or domestic violence.
So that means if you tried to slap somebody but they ducked, you didn't technically. Oh, you try to slap them, you hit their head. It's that. Now, if you did viciously done something, it's not for you.
Yeah.
But read them again, Damali.
Okay, so the items that can be resolved are nonviolent misdemeanors, misdemeanor probation violations, misdemeanor failures to appear warrants, traffic tickets, and fines and cost matters. So those are the things that can be resolved on July 31st on the district court side. So, there's two courts, so recognize and understand which one is which, and then govern yourself accordingly.
And before we get to that day, we're going to have somebody from the city come in, because what we're not going to do is get down there and put handcuffs on somebody. You done got confused. You went here instead of that. So we're going to make sure we
don't
clear.
Want that to happen.
But if you can clear this stuff off your record, why not have a peaceful second half of the year? So Friday, July 31st, govern yourself accordingly. We'll post this flyer.
Yes.
So, we got something else hidden. What you got next?
No, whatever you have on your.
Oh, this is a big one. It's a big one.
Okay.
Write this down.
You're invited to a District 1 Town Hall meeting with City Councilor Vanessa Hall Harper just to learn about the acquisition and future of Rudisill Library for District 1. Now, let us be clear. We're talking about the current library, not the new one that's over on Greenwood. So if you guys have heard the recent, disagreements or whatever on social media about the acquisition of the current library building, once they transition over to the new space, then that space was going to be available. However, it's been acquired. So there's going to be conversations about that. And so who purchased the building is the Power Group.
Right.
And so they want you to meet the Power Group. They want to talk to you about what it is that the Power Group is intending on doing with that facility. They want to answer your questions, so bring all your questions, whatever they are, and be ready to have a conversation on July 14th at 6:00 p.m. The event is going to take place at Langston, Tulsa, which is located at 914 North Greenwood. Okay, so just, govern yourself accordingly. If you have something to say, let's not take it to Facebook. Let's just go on over there and have a conversation.
Bring your glasses so you can see. Make sure you get all the information.
Your glasses.
And if you got a concern, voice your concern. If you got a comment, if you got something, we can. No matter how we do it, we still can do it and be respectful.
Correct.
So come to bed to say what you want to say, ask what you want to ask, but still be respectful, because it is what it is.
Exactly.
So we'll post this as well.
And was that the last one?
That's the last one, because we only got 1 minute. So
okay. So don't forget, if you would like to advertise your events or business on our show, you can go to nycu.fm and submit an inquiry. Somebody from our office will get back in contact with you. And as always, the views, thoughts, and opinions expressed on this program belong solely to us, who are the hosts, to each one of you and to any of our guests, and not necessarily to this station, affiliate, organization, committee, or other group or individual associated with NYCU.FM or KBOB 89.9 FM.
And if you want to support the great work we do at Fitting Back In, Edgewood Youth and Family Fun Center, right here on the Community Wake Up, the 36th Street North Event Center, or any of our engagement in community, just go to World One Development. That one is spelled WN, world1development.com. Click the donate button. We appreciate it. And you Cash Appers out there, you can go $ World One Development. Send us a Cash App. It's all tax deductible.
Yes.
We'll send you your letter. You've blessed in the great work, and we'll see you on Crash Out Monday. So don't y'all crash out this weekend. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all.
Yes.
And
see
y'all
you
have
Monday.
a great weekend.
Pray for us.
Pray for us. Pray.
Yes.
For us.